I withdrew mine, dude. Withdrew my winnings. I'm done. I'm done sports betting, dude. NFL's rigged, scripted, all the above. It's all a lie. They want you to think it's not. It is.
Oh, it definitely is. That's why fucking
Scripted.
Kelsey didn't get a touchdown.
It's got to be scripted, dude.
It's fucking horseshit is what it is.
Scripted.
Oh, we weren't late. We were just sitting here.
You said, Alex said we might have time to check in, and then you said, "Yeah, hats are good," and I'm like, "What?"
Above,
and then I
Ryan asked.
yeah, like 3 hours ago, Ryan sent a text. It was like our hats.
It wasn't that long ago. It may be an hour ago.
Okay, I could probably 2. You know what? Over under 2.
Under for sure.
Under 2.
Yeah,
I'll take the over.
because I don't think it was there when I took a shower to come here.
My time is fucked. So
yeah,
yours is 2.
Let's
try that little paw. Yours, cook.
Let's hit the details on that.
Chris, dude, I'm assuming people can hear us. Christopher Hart says, "What the fuck? Where's Chris?" Spelled it with a K too, like his own name. And then he goes, "Shit, thought that was my burner."
It 6:41 is when he sent that. So it was when I was getting on the way here.
35 short of my 2 hours.
Yeah, you lost that over and under.
All right, I need the punchki. I didn't eat one. Today punchki day or yesterday?
Today, Fat Tuesday, my guy.
It's weird that is punchki day always the day before Valentine?
I don't know.
That's interesting.
I don't know how that's. I don't know how that's decided.
Like that. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you bringing that over. I don't have one of those, and I love that stuff. Welcome back. We're the Bourbon Junkies. Another live stream tonight. You guys are gonna be able to ask questions. You can. Some of you can even join if we permit that. Also, we're gonna talk about a barrel pick. Sean has still not tasted.
No, I haven't.
So, also,
here we go,
dude. This is just.
I almost bought some beers and just fucking sat here and drank a couple.
There's warm ones.
No, those Busch lattes are kind of like cold.
Wow.
They're sitting on the ground.
Yeah, that fridge is.
No, they're sitting outside, like underneath the table.
Oh, okay.
And when you close that room, it gets cold in there.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So they're cold.
It's always the day before Ash Wednesday. So Ash Wednesday and Valentine's are on the same day this year, huh? That's insane. Why are you all so mean to Nick?
Post it on his own account.
Wait for it.
Not a burner.
Wait for the burner to come through. Thanks for the humongous super chat, Nick Olas. Can't wait to see you.
I love you, buddy. Soon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're right there.
Indigestion.
Were you going to go to James's tomorrow?
No. Ricky's out of town, dude. My life is fucking chaos.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It was fucking nightmares. Yeah.
Oh, he must have meant Elledge when he just said Dan was going to come over. I thought you were coming.
Is that who was smacking that iron, maybe?
Must be. He just said Dan was coming.
No, not this day.
I was like, oh, it's okay.
I don't read
and
that chat.
My wife goes, you know what tomorrow is, right? I was like, Wednesday?
Yeah, my wife said not this city. So
it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
Nick, thanks. Number one. I'd like to cheers you on number one.
Did the stock market go up or something?
Cheers.
It's pretty good with Sprite.
Is it better with Sprite?
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
Nick, cheers again. Oh, man. Tom and Bert should have done this.
I got
this is what Tom and Bert should have done.
Sugar Sprite, too. You should try it.
Okay. Now that I already shot that. Oh my gosh. Guess what time first meeting is tomorrow? In town, in person. Not on the internet. In town in person.
9.
8:30, dude. 8 fucking 30.
Not enough Sprite.
No, I'm not gonna do a ton of punch. You know what I mean? Punch. Can't punch out, you know. Can't punch out too early. That's half.
That's a 50-50, yeah.
This is how blending works. Come to find out. I learned this very recently. This is just our VAT. Red Threads. Because now there's another option because I was presented with 2 or 3 more options.
Yeah.
One of them is significantly better. Thank Jesus. And it looks really cool. Outdoor light, indoor light. It's like,
not so good.
I might as well be blind. So, but one of them works indoors better. It's intended to be subtle color. Obviously dark on dark.
Yeah.
It's like a little darker than that green is the hoodies.
I like dark green.
Me too.
Green's a good color.
Right?
Yeah.
And so it was black print. Well, it was real black print.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's kind of like the black on black virtue.
But it wasn't.
Yeah.
But it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you say he's like, dude, I got another appointment. So if you could come pop in real quick and approve. Sounds good, man. Would love to. So,
Yeah,
I'm going to be tanks by 9, sober by 10, bedish 10, 30, 11-ish.
Yeah, I gotta go get our new dump truck. I gotta go meet with that
You're
guy.
going to say baby.
Dump truck. No new
Kind
baby.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Ugh.
Yeah, that dump truck, it's going to be a baby.
Ugh.
It'll be a beautiful baby.
Yeah. 5 foot baby.
You guys can name it. You guys could tell us the gender. We'll let it decide. That's fair. Really quick, Nick, thank you again for the wait. This is anonymous. This is an anonymous, humongous, gigantic $100 super chat, dude.
2 of them.
Ridiculous. Thank you so much. That's a ton, dude.
Stock market definitely went up.
Oh, cheers, boys. Cheers, Brad.
Thank you, buddy.
Congratulations, Sean. 37 months, dude. That's a long. You're a freaking old timer, dude. We appreciate it.
It's 3 whole years.
One day I'm just gonna change that, and nobody's ever gonna know to like the old timers instead of BJ fam or whatever. Just
OG fam.
Stocks tanked today. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Could I have? Listen, I dropped holding off at my parents from football practice because my parents are hanging out with the kiddos while I would do the stream. He grabs a hot. It's something that basically lights on fire. It's a piece of metal, and then you can write with it. It's like a little.
What?
It's like
What
a
do you write?
burning rod. Whatever you want, dude. It's like a
On
pen.
what?
It's like a pen.
You write it on cement?
Wood in theory.
So a burner.
Real hot. It's just a metal pen that gets so hot you can't touch it, but the bottom's plastic, so you can touch the bottom, and then you draw with it. He walked up when we get there, and he goes, "Didn't know what that was. Burnt instantly. Fingers bubbled instantly. Huge ordeal."
Stocks went down today.
I'm like, this is great. What a great.
Stocks went down a lot today.
I can't talk about the stock market. Is NVIDIA okay?
No.
Fuck, dude. Well, there goes the investment. Nobody tell my wife. It's going to be a huge. My gosh. Today, team 37. Team Sean 37 months in a row. JK, cheers, boys. That was the hardest sentence I've ever read. Thanks, buddy. 37 months long.
I don't know if it was or if it should be.
Cheechers legit old timer here. He's an old BJ.
You're gonna make him stop doing things for us.
Teachers? No. I don't mean legit old timer. If I call you an old timer, it's you've been part of your OG.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Teachers, how was your event, buddy? I hope it was good.
Dan Lake said it was fun.
Good. Dan Lake said his allergies were rocked.
They always are.
Yeah, his
Every
allergies
time I
were
meet that
rocked in
guy.
Kentucky too, and he got me sick. So then my allergies were rocked after his were. You know what I mean? Which is funny. He takes
been a rough
NyQuil for allergies.
Been a rough allergy year though.
Gosh, it really has, dude. Dustin gifted 10 dude.
Old timer memberships.
I was trying to get out. I appreciate it.
You've had a
My
rough
brain
day. It
hasn't
sounds
stopped
like
today.
Yeah.
I dropped holding off at school, straight to Evernorth, and then just straight got so much. I was did way more stuff today than I thought I was going to, which was cool.
Do more braille transfers?
No.
No.
I got a bunch of stuff inside. Warmed it
I saw
up.
that. I saw the picture.
Played with the blend some more. It needed some touching. It needs some stirring. It needs some watering.
Okay.
So
it didn't need watering.
Stirred it and watered.
Okay.
She's been, we'll
So you're
water
just adding
for a
more
little.
stuff.
Not anymore. No, it's done. It's done. It is done. Because down at 114 proof now.
Yeah.
Because when I add more stuff, the proof went up.
Yeah.
So 114, 115 right now in this bottle is
And
the
we
most
wanted to get to
beautiful
113,
space
I thought.
initially.
Okay.
I think
You good with
now
114?
It's not 115 right now.
No, 114.
It's not that right now either.
Mm.
It's 117 right now.
Oh.
Because it was up to 119.
Yeah.
So I was over time, talked to Justin about proofing and watering the whiskeys. I like the word watering more than proofing. Don't you? I feel better. It feels
Are we
you're
fucking
caring for
farmers?
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like taking
You
care
gotta
of
water
something.
the crops.
Hey, you gotta water the vat, dude. You gotta water that whiskey over there. Why are you all so mean to Nick Fun? Said Rob. Thanks for the super chat. You're short. Brian Deruello to offset Dan's losses. Hashtag Team Dan. Appreciate it. I don't know what I lost, but I appreciate you offsetting all of them. Dustin, thank you for real, man. Honestly,
the last 3 games we've played.
bunch of people. Okay. All right, dude.
What?
Okay. There's no way that you're gonna bring up Advent when you won Advent, how the Cowboys beat the Lions. Does that
Never hedge your car.
do you know what I'm saying?
Winning's winning.
I don't know if it is, but you know what I mean? Hopefully Dan blends better than he spells. If I speak slowly, I can get it. And I figure that
You're
out.
like a terrifying speak and spell robot though right now.
Well, thanks for super chat, buddy. Chris pay Nick back for his super chats fund. Missed the D, but I got it in there for you.
No, I mean, it
Appreciate
is super chat fun for Nick. Yeah.
for Nick, it
Yeah.
is super chat fun. Here at Sean, Dan looking thinner. Dude, I've been 230 for about a month straight now. So 230 every morning, undressed, boxers sometimes not.
250 a night, though.
Not 250 a night. On our scale in the distillery, fully dressed in shoes and a jacket in the 230s. You want to bet?
239.9.
237.8,
Okay.
I think. That's jacket, jeans, shoes. Yes, it is those things. I weighed.
Tolerance on that scale, 10 pounds.
No, it's not, dude. Imagine. Dude, all of these pallets are coming in real light.
Uh-huh.
No wonder we keep getting charged an extra $600. Is your storefront open normal business hours in Midland, I'm guessing? John, if you Google Evernorth Spirits Co., Google will just map you to the correct location. It's basically Midland. Technically not. Definitely is. Open Fridays 10 to 4s right now. February 24th is when you should come by if you want to hang out at the grand opening. We'll have a bunch of releases and stuff, and you can come and like buy them, and then we'll be selling pours. You can come have some pours of the things that we're selling on that day as well. There'll be merch and stuff.
Yeah.
And a food truck.
Yeah.
Feb 24. It starts at 9 a.m., ends at 6 p.m. And I think that's pretty much all the info. Don't bring your own liquor and open it in the building.
Yeah,
Please.
don't do
Thank you.
that. Thanks.
Evernorth Burai coming. I think that we just about have the greatest whiskey to make a Burai now.
Yeah.
I think that we're
52s.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that those 52s are going to make the most incredible Burai of all time.
Yeah.
I really wonder what a 52 in Chris's barrel is like. Which is
I
a
would
bummer.
think too sweet,
I
but
think so.
yeah.
I know, but the rye is dark sweetness, and then
No.
that 20 is
Honey.
apple sweetness, red
Yeah.
fruit sweetness. The 35s are the honeys.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
those,
he got a 20 done.
yeah, he's got 20. And then those 20s are the red fruits.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think that we're going to be able to make a really cool Burai, though, honestly, when we get there. The Jacob, our designer, is currently working on our rye blend label, and he's currently working on our American whiskey label, which would then, in theory, be the Burai label. So,
Yeah.
Just started my channel in January after watching you guys for the last year. That bourbon, dude. Serious, buddy. I hope it goes well, man.
Man, my old eyes.
Everybody
You
go
just want
watch
to
them.
jump that in one. I
Which
can't even
one?
read it.
Here, let's just pop this gal.
Ugh.
This is easier, anyways.
The screen's also like it's a curved screen,
Uh-huh.
and the curve is going away from me, kind of where I'm sitting. So it's just not great.
There you go. That good?
Oh, that's fantastic.
Deborah C, if you're lucky. How about that? So she's happy I'd be strutting my boxers in grand opening day
End of the night. Sure.
or first thing in the morning.
Oh,
Depending on when I start drinking.
it's cold.
Ooh, that smells kind of nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
50-50 might be the
Seems like a bit more than what you want.
50-50 ain't it?
I'm gonna have to cut you off soon, though.
50-50 ain't it, dude.
Took that training.
Woo! No, you don't, dude. I'm pregnant. Come to find out, Michigan, serve them up. Baby in there, another round. You know what I mean? Okay.
You're not allowed to discriminate.
Because you're prego,
Yeah, but you're still allowed to say you refuse service to people
which is crazy because pregnant women are constantly discriminated against if you think about it.
all the time.
Lots of places.
Yeah, Texas.
Oh my God. Isn't that the truth? You guys just hate chicks down there, huh? Just that state is free as long as you're a straight white dude. You know what I mean?
No wonder Nick and Bove love it.
Well, Bove's not even a true Texan, which is weird.
He's not. He's a transplant.
That's not the word I thought you were going to use. I heard the first syllable.
Yeah, he's a tranny.
I think that's derogatory, dude. I think that's a derogatory term. I didn't say that. Let it on the record. What's up, Chris? How are you? Tennessee.
Well,
Dude,
Jesus.
shit. Did you see how fast that moved on me? That was not me. That was not me.
You're
Garrett,
using your right hand too.
I am right-handed with the mouse, dude. I got to keep the left open. Garrett, cheers many times over. Excited for the dark arts. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you,
Garrett
buddy.
and I shared a good chunk of this.
I haven't even tried it yet.
It was kind of, yeah, dude. Look at love her, dude. She's already gotten chunked.
Yeah, you could
Yours
have.
is somewhere. It's in here. It's in this building.
I appreciate you.
You got to find it though. It's like an Easter egg. Easter's coming up. Happy Easter. It's somewhere in here. Good luck, dude.
Yeah, we got to clean this place.
Garrett, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, man. For real. That's a shit ton of money. Garrett and I had a fucking awesome time. Went over to Garrett and Ann's, like, I don't know, day before Super Bowl or something like that. I think.
We're somewhere around then.
It was so much fun. We had like Luna went and stayed with my parents. Their little one went and stayed with their parents.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
And then It was one of his son's birthday parties. And it was all older kids. I heard that, dude. It was loud.
It like smacked on my watch and just
Dude, we drank
it's behind my watch.
everything. We drank everything.
And this is why Ricky's not here right now.
We drank everything. It's great. It was a fantastic time. Just got the Dark Arts pick. BO ships here again. Chad, I love to hear that, buddy. Love
Nice.
that. That's beautiful, man. Thank you for picking it up. Rob, thank you for the 5 gifted, dude. You're the freaking best.
Where's your
Not the tallest, but the best.
Definitely
Not
worse
even the middlest of height, but the best. So we appreciate you guys. Now here's the thing.
the middleist?
Not quite. Dude, he did ask on Patreon today. He goes, hey, are we allowed to bring like snack or snack-like things? I said, don't worry, buddy. There'll be pretzels. They might be out of your reach because the table height might be too much. If so, we'll adjust for you. I said that. I haven't checked to see if he responded yet.
We can just go to Costco and get all those
That's
like little snack packs of fucking chips.
My mom
Just whip them out to people.
already bought a ton of them. They're just everywhere now. And I'm like, Mom, stop. We got to get
Trace.
pretzels. There'll be pretzels there or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
I was I was thinking about this. Can we have like a popcorn machine?
I don't think so.
I know.
I don't know. Dude.
Like a help yourself thing.
You know what'd be cool?
Like if we just made popcorn
Yeah.
and just put it out and people were like, yeah, cool.
Probably
We're not
not.
serving it. It's just you got to get your own type thing.
I don't think the serving is the problem. I think it's the providing of, you know what I mean? That's why I don't even know if we're allowed to technically give people pretzels.
Because I've been to bars that
Yeah.
don't serve food but have like a popcorn machine that people will run.
It seems harmless.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. You know what it seems to be? Whatever they feel like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man, I closed it. I had a link. I was going to ask you.
Both said, hey, Dan, can I get a ride to the grand opening?
Yeah.
I ride this day. Don Thompson, I would have never predicted this 3-year trip. Been around the sun here 3 times, which is super cool. Appreciate it, buddy. And then my Huckleberry gifted 10 freaking old timers, dude. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much, man. What you looking up? What is it?
For the grand
Are you
opening.
growing the stash bag out?
No,
I just realized it.
I just haven't shaved.
You should do it.
No.
It makes for good pictures.
No.
I've got some real creepy ones of you on my computer. You're real leaned into the screen.
It's really working. Your internet's fucking just ripping
Seems
her.
to be fine, dude. Might be a phone issue.
Yeah, this thing's a piece of shit.
Samsungs are dog shit. What if you sold popcorn bags and just happen to have a microwave? Says
I don't even want to sell it. Like I just want to have a popcorn. It's like people can go get popcorn, snacky.
Gosh,
That though,
what's that? What is that?
like a coffee dispenser.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Those are
should
super
we
cool.
get one of those?
We need something that we would, instead of buying that, we would just buy the thing that makes it and comes with one. Because those have specialty.
Yeah, those take forever.
Well, yeah, but they also last like the whole day, which is cool. But the problem with those is like you need that's a lot of fucking coffee.
Oh yeah.
So you'd have to make 6 batches of coffee to put it in.
No, I was gonna buy it from the place in Merrill and
Yeah.
just float that baby up and just drive her there to plug it on in and say when she's gone, she's gone.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
We don't need our son traumatized by Sean's mustache, says Gabby. Gabby, but he won't remember.
Won't remember.
You got 3 years before I think Sean could possibly traumatize him, probably. But
He's traumatizing me right now.
yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah,
Payback.
That's how it goes. Tommy D says, better bring some dumbbells to HQ for Rob to use when he visits. 8-pounders should be enough.
Bags of snacks are door prizes. Funny enough, that's illegal.
Why?
Can't do door prizes
Why?
because it's considered like a raffle.
But there's nothing to win.
Bags of snacks.
What if everybody gets one?
I don't know the legality on that.
No, raffle means that they had to pay to get in, I think.
I just read it today. You're not allowed to do like door prizes. There are like a bunch of different rules on what you can and can't do. I remember door prizes being one of them.
Yeah, but
Because
if
it's
you
a form
make it-
of like gambling.
if you
basically.
make it not, I think if you make it so that they don't have to pay, no matter what, to win,
Yeah.
I don't think it's considered that anymore, right?
No.
I think that takes that away.
Well, that's what they used to do with the raffles at like where did we? Used
Oh
to?
yeah, Megabev.
Megabev. When we
The
just
ticket was
walk in,
free,
you just
you're
get a
right.
free ticket.
Ticket was free.
That's still considered a door prize. So that is
No,
gambling.
but your ticket was to win something though.
Yeah.
Your bag of chips is free.
Yeah.
what you won was like, hey, thanks for being here. You know what I mean? Hey man, thanks. We appreciate you. Like that's
Rob said no and narc. Okay.
The Bruzel says, is it possible to get a tap room license? Here with that license, you can serve food, sell pours and bottles as long as the alcohol is made on premise. Well, we have a tasting room license.
Yeah.
So we've just opted out of serving food because I have no interest in having a kitchen.
Yeah.
I also don't have a ton of interest in just having the health department there all the time.
Yeah, because you'd have to
Doesn't sound great.
be like food safe,
Yeah.
certified, and then like Dan said, the health department would have to come in. And
That
shit.
just sounds like less fun. Now, if we're allowed to just provide pretzels and little shit, and a food truck can be outside because their license covers themselves.
Yeah.
We don't have to serve, like the food truck's perfect. Grand opening, food truck. They give you food with their license and insurance. It's all in theory in a food prepped kitchen thing. And we're all good. We're all covered. And then people can even eat it inside. Because like down when NBC used to just have beers.
Yeah.
You could still bring in pizzas and stuff. Or like they would have
get
food
stuff
trucks.
delivered too.
Yeah. I think that's a better.
If you don't like the food option, there's like DoorDash around.
There's a Costco.
That's true.
They got pizza and hot dogs.
That's
and a
also
chicken bake.
Chicken bacon is arguably the worst thing.
Roast beef sandwich. You had that
I
one
haven't
yet?
had it yet. I just saw that the other day.
Dog shit.
Yeah.
But it's Costco, so it kind of
Probably pretty good.
intriguing.
Yeah.
It's probably $1 and it's probably
$3.50.
Not as bad as you'd expect. All right.
Thanks, Thad. He said, "Miss last week. Congrats, Daddy Sean. Cheers, y'all. Thank you, buddy."
Bolton, I heard there's a BOGO sale at Evernorth Barrels at the grand opening. Yeah, dude. And it's
buy one, get one, 100%.
Credit card is what that's going to turn into. And I want
buy one, get one for full price.
You're going to have an Amex Black when everybody's done.
Oh,
you are also going to owe us the rest of your life. So,
no, he's going to owe the credit card company for the rest of his life.
The good news is,
I'm not writing an IOU to both.
Nick gets all of his money back day of, which is great. We can pay off the fork truck. We can buy more barrels. That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah, like
that'd be really cool. Tommy's sending me dinner pictures right now, which is interesting.
I sent Chris dinner pictures.
Chris who?
Art.
Of your steak?
Yeah. Did you not check that chat?
No. No, I have not.
Sent him that lovely picture.
Because he didn't bring a steak.
Made a nice fillet.
Because he didn't bring a steak. You spooned it?
Oh, yeah. You got to. There's about a half a stick of butter in there.
Are we slightly fuzzy? I don't know. Maybe.
I can fix it. Someone said I looked like I was in 360 earlier, but.
It does look like we're in 360.
That's just stream on, dude.
360, no scope. There goes the camera.
It is an autofocus.
Dude, the waxy Arizona iced tea gummies are not the best ones.
What?
How long until Dan breaks the new fork truck?
Why does that look worse?
Oh, that's way worse.
I think there's something on the lens. That's focused, my guy. That. Did it change?
Do it again. Lock it right there.
It's on manual focus.
That's better. That's way better. Christy said, Sean, stop touching stuff.
You dropped that camera recently?
No. I've never dropped a camera when you weren't around. I'm trying to think of the time I have when you were. It's only been once, I do believe.
Yeah.
It was at Evernorth very recently. First camera drop in 5 years, by the way. Not bad. Not a bad for me. Not bad at all.
I've done it twice.
Minimum.
No, for sure.
That's what
twice.
we know about.
You've seen both of them.
Oh, I know. Felt.
One was a pretty low drop. That was like 6 inches off the ground.
Sure.
The other one?
6 feet. Five. 5. Okay, listen.
And she just.
I put this in the thumbnail. Best pick of the year. 100%.
Oh, you can see me.
Yes, it is. 100% it is.
Well, I didn't pick it, so definitely not.
10
Oh,
explains
man.
why.
I got
so
my
good.
emo hair right now, too. Yeah.
You got the mustache. Oh, man. You've been wearing headphones.
Oh, yeah.
That's the word. Can they not figure that out for us? So that we can wear headphones and not have to deal with that? It's my least favorite. It drives me up a wall.
Getting my haircut Friday, though. I said, I don't know if my hair's been this long since like high school when it was growing out.
Oh, it was way longer than that in high school.
Not much. I don't think so.
Buddy,
I don't think it
But
was
it was
much.
over your ears.
Yeah, it is kind of right now.
No.
Oh, the sides get trimmed up a
Over
lot
your
more.
ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was over the ears. There's got to be pictures on the internet somewhere. Did you leave your trench coat in the Audi? Both said.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh, speaking of English not working, did you see Tiger Woods? His brand name?
Is it Tiger Woods?
No, he launched like a new thing.
Okay.
It's called. I'm just going to pronounce how in theory you'd pronounce it. It's called Sunday Red. Can I tell you how it's spelled?
Yeah, go ahead.
So Sunday Red. I'm going to give you spaces because it's important. SUN space.
Yep.
DAY space.
Sunday.
RED. Pronounce that with the spaces.
Day red is one word.
Nope. Sun. It's 3 words. Sun space day space red. Period. Whatever. That's the end.
Sunday red.
That wasn't 3 words though. And you see the problem with this? It's a real word. He separated a real word and put it next to each other. So when you say it now, it's just a real word again.
Okay.
Does that not drive you up a wall?
No.
You're going to be like, I'm going to pick up the new Sunday Red. That feels like shit when you know how it's spelled. Do you know what I'm saying? If you just said Sunday space red, this wouldn't be a problem at all. It's the weirdest, buddy. It's sun. It's 3 spaced out words. So you have to say it Sunday red. Because day red isn't a word. So if you said day red fast, it wouldn't feel like a word.
Sunday red.
Yes, it has to be said like that.
Doesn't have to.
Makes
be.
you sound so
You just say Sunday
dumb.
red.
It's the wildest thing in the world to me. I don't understand. It's a problem either way with copyright. Wait, what? There's no way Tiger Woods is having problems with copyright.
Nah, he's got too much money.
It's Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
He knows too many people. Yeah, Sunday Red spelled like an ice cream sundae. That'd be kind of cool. You're talking about it? Well,
Someone else owns the trademark for Sunday red. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but
and apparently TaylorMade's about to get sued.
But the pronunciation's the same though. Why is TaylorMade getting sued?
I don't know. That's it. Seagal said, "Hey, TaylorMade is about to get sued, much like Virtue.
No, we're not. We're good.
Virtue doesn't exist anymore.
Yes, it does. As an LLC with a DBA. And also, it will be.
I'm sorry, Virtue Spirits doesn't exist
yes,
anymore.
it does. As an LLC.
No, it doesn't.
And it will be the owner of the Evernorth Spirits Co. trademark. And then after it becomes the owner of that trademark, then I will start moving other things around. But we're very
for what you
legally
guys
safe right
know,
now.
they don't exist anymore.
Still exists
They don't exist.
safely.
They don't have a trademark.
We're
to get
legally
sued
allowed
on.
to have the Virtue Spirits LLC legally.
We don't have a
Been
Virtue
approved by the
Spirits
state.
trademark to get sued on.
Well, you don't have to have it. That's how you get sued. Because
Yeah.
you don't have the trademark. That's exactly how it happens. You
We
can't. You don't get sued with the
Have cease and
trademark.
desist all operations that carry that name.
Brandon, it's right here, dude. Look at it. It's right there. There's about 800-ish bottles of this right now, give or take. Probably, I don't know, 50 to 100.
There's more.
You think so?
Yeah, there'll be 900 plus.
No.
Yep.
No, there won't. Maybe after water, you think?
Mhm.
It's not that much water, though.
Bet skis.
I bet it's like 20 bottles of water or 2750s or something like that.
Bet skis.
Because I think I put in 8.
I'll do over under. I'll say over 9.
I think 4 to 8 of those about 1 proof shift, seemingly. So, contribution to your 4K camera fund. Well, Don, that camera was $4,000. So,
Ooh,
not a camera problem.
we can go buy a
Thank you for the super chat. Don. Appreciate it, buddy.
the new Alpha, the 9.
Mhm.
Oh,
I don't think that isn't that for photography.
more photography.
Yeah.
yeah, but it still shoots 4K.
Gotta wait for the
Might shoot 8K.
7S4 7.9er, and then that'll be for videography again. Because the last 9 was for
It would be A7S4.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Then they'll add more shit to that.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It'd be A7S4. It would be the next.
A7S4Z. They'll eventually start adding dumb shit. There's
Because
a
we have the A7S3.
yeah.
So
There-
we need the S4. Because they already have the 4s. The Alpha 4 is already there.
Yeah, but the A5 or something they did that with, where there's like 3 models and the difference is just a letter designation.
Yeah. The 4s that have that too.
Do they?
Yeah. And so do the 3s.
Okay.
They just tack on numbers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're just gonna be like, that one's a cute.
It's like when you go into AutoZone and they're like, Hey man, which model do you have? You got the S, the SE, the XE, the XL,
Yeah.
the LT, the WT,
hate that.
the Z93. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, you have
I need
leather.
windshield wipers.
Yeah, you have the leather package, and that's one of these 7. When's the Ambrana finish going to be available?
Never.
Today.
Great cigars for beginners. And that's going to be the Alec Bradley Connecticut Nano.
Well, both. Sorry, I don't know.
Never.
I'll just text you both. I got the labels submitted and approved today.
Well, Dan has ruined an entire barrel of whiskey.
Which one?
The one that you haven't removed the Ambrana from.
I don't think it's ruined.
You think it's gotten better?
It tastes like an well, I haven't had it in a week. It tastes
Yes or no? Do you think it's gotten better?
From when?
3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Tasted like an oatmeal cream pie last time I had it, which was fantastic. Brandon agreed. If Brandon's in chat, he'll say it.
Don't do it.
Hoppies can't wait for my triple black Virtue Spirit shirt to triple in value. Probably not going to happen, but you can hope for the best, dude. You can always hope. You know what I mean?
I've already thrown all my shit away.
Dark Arts Amarana cask any good? Yes. Garrett said that we drank Larceny C923, Dark Arts 1924, more Dark Art, Bourbon 4, more Dark Art, Barrel King, more Dark Art, this blend, more Dark Art, more blend, Rye 4, more blend, and then vitamins.
That's fair.
It's a lot.
Go up,
It's a
go
lot.
up, go up.
Up,
Yep,
up,
yep,
up.
Yep. Whoa. How is the C923? Good.
Really good.
Okay.
He gave that to me and didn't tell me what it was. And I was like, I don't know what this is. It's great, though. He's like, that's a Larceny. I was like, what the hell? Maybe Fred was right. That
I think it was better than Georgie Stag.
didn't have that. Maybe. The thing is about that C923 is I would say that it competed with ECVP batch.
Oh, really?
I would say that.
A22 or 23?
No, C batch. C batch. No, the C batch.
Yeah, but the laser code was A22.
Oh, yeah. That's fair. I forgot.
Was it better than A22 or A23?
You know what? It was definitely better than 22.
Okay.
I don't know about
Was it
21.
A23?
Was
I thought it was 23.
21 was the other one.
I thought
21
it
was
was-
the one we all picked.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was 22 and 23. Was it
Somehow.
21 and 22?
It's all still bullshit, though.
Yeah.
Heaven Hill wanted us to tell everybody that they had blended those on different or vatted those or whatever.
Yeah.
They did different days with those things.
Someone tell me what you said too.
Cheers, gentlemen. Hope you're having a solid week. These Tuesday nights are a blast. Adam McIntyre. Thanks
buddy. Appreciate you
it.
being here.
22, 23. Which was the better one then? 23?
I thought it was 23.
Was the
okay,
better?
yeah, 23 was the one that we liked more. Okay, see,
cut-
I still fucking trap.
Okay.
Dan.
No.
Eh.
Steel trap.
Yeah, I mean, it's aluminum foil at best, but
The 23 was better, everybody says.
Okay, that's
so
what
we
I
all
thought.
picked 23 then.
yes.
You know what? Come to find out, there's actually 8 laser codes. People have only been consumed with 2 of them. There's like 8 of them. Did you know that?
No.
Yep. There are. Want to know why?
23 is the
That's
best.
just how many days it took to bottle.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
because it took a week.
Right.
Yeah.
So come to find out, there's just more. I come to find out, most of those batches probably have multiple laser codes. Cam. Rum, pum, 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 pum. If you make that noise, he'll come. And I don't. You know what?
It's because he's a drummer boy, is the reference if you don't get it for Dan.
Oh, everybody got it. Brandon Sprague said right here, the second Ambrana is oatmeal cream pie all day, but not good proof down. Isn't that interesting? It's wild. One of those got oatmeal cream pie. One of those went full Ambrana vanilla cinnamon. So now it's been a week and a half since I tasted it. So I don't know where it's at currently, but I do kind of want
So
to.
you really liked where it was at, and you didn't.
Gotta let
stay
it
there.
ride. Gotta let it ride. And what was I gonna do? Dump it into the vat your shit was in? You know what I mean? Couldn't.
You could have just taken the Ambrana out.
That's a good point. Could have done that.
I mean,
I didn't plan to. I was just getting myself out of the argument. Forgot that was one
yeah,
of
that's
the
fair.
options.
Just removing the part that's changing it the most.
Can I tell you something you're not gonna love?
Hit me.
Pulled the bung. Was gonna pull the Spanish cedar wood out.
Yeah.
Pulled the bung. It fell in. I swear to God. You know what happened? Screw the bung in.
Yeah.
I pull, bung split, screw stays in,
Oh.
teeth are in,
Yeah.
bottom. The net just goes, bloop, and I'm like, oh, dude, no way. So I like try so hard to get like the nibble, and then I just watch it go bloop, 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 to the bottom.
Yeah.
And went, well, it's spent next week. According to them, the wood's
Yeah.
spent. So I'm like, nah.
That one ain't fucking changing for the better.
Thank God it's spent. It's not gonna get worse now. No, it won't get worse. It can't get worse. It's spent wood.
We just need to figure out like a hook that we can.
Buddy, you got to fit it through the bunghole
Yeah, be easy.
to get it all the way on the parry. You might be able to wand vacuum it. Just get the wand suction, and when it catches the net, it pulls slow.
All you need is a little hook on a post. You just
It's not going to make it worse if it sits in there now. If the wood is truly spent. Now, I don't know if, this is according to the people who manufactured that.
yeah, okay. They do a lot of R&D on that, or they just make up a number that people are happy with.
I don't know. Well, in
Could be
theory, if
either.
you were doing that, you'd make the number higher.
Nah.
I'd rather have spent wood after years, not weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You would never want to. You get a better bang for your buck.
Rob didn't think of that, but I like it.
What's that?
Use a magnet to get it out.
Okay. Was that
The
the short
wood.
guy?
The
little,
wood.
That's little Rob.
Get the wood out
That's Robbie.
with a magnet.
Yeah. So in the whiskey. So
yeah, we just need a little grabber.
not Magnus Cigar Blend for 250 Sword Skin. Not that one.
Ugh.
Which Midwinters is it? Because that's retail at least.
The
on
new one's
one.
pretty good.
That's retail on 11. And 11 was a good batch. So if those are our two options, could always use the barrel dump tube. That doesn't reach to the bottom. This is a top bung.
You know what we're going to be getting soon, though? Eagle Rare Barrel.
Someday.
Uh-huh.
Lord knows.
No, we like get the
I don't
barrel,
even know
though.
if it's been dumped
We'll
yet.
get the barrel.
Someday.
We'll get to put shit in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someday.
Yeah.
Hopefully. This will be I just like this one. Well, I guess it's only Feb. I think we were thinking it would come in April. So yeah,
Oh.
hopefully by.
I thought he was saying that they were lined up to dump in March.
So we'll probably get it
Like
in April,
somewhere
probably.
in my brain, March, I thought came up in the conversation with the guy.
I think Brandon's that stag pick got dumped, and then it was like still
Because
months.
yeah, they just do everyone's like at once. Though I thought, I thought they do
can't
all
do 'em
of
all
like
at once.
Q4s
Oh, okay.
in
That makes sense.
Q1 at
Sure.
the same time.
Okay.
Just dump all that shit and send it. So it's always like you're a quarter behind.
Man, if they dump that in March, we will not get it till May.
No,
It's going to be because it's going to have to hit the distributor 2 months after they dump it, a month
Yeah.
after they dump it. Goodness gracious. Did you guys ever put out a video about the Eagle Rare pick? It's on my computer. We will. What's this
We have not.
month? Feb? We will.
yeah, we could.
That'll be out in Feb or March. One of those two.
Okay.
March or April. One of those three. So here's the thing. We're going to talk about this, and then we can post a StreamYard link. If people want to come on and ask a question, they can come on and ask a question. That's going to be the sitch. So,
Okay, Kim Possible.
Dark Art, one of the greatest cartoon shows on, was that
Disney.
Cartoon Network? Was
I
it
think that's
Disney?
Disney.
Kim Possible was great.
Yeah.
Naked Mole Rat, pretty solid. Who was her friend?
Ron Stoppable.
Idiot, dude.
Yeah.
Complete idiot. It's
That's,
not an
that's
Eagle
my
Rare Barrel.
real true first love right there.
Kim Possible?
Oh yeah.
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 Who am I trying to come up with who? A cartoon character I had a crush on. You know what show was great? Rocket Power.
Yeah.
One of the good ones. That was a good show. Holden likes this show called Green City or Big City Greens now. Pretty good show. Pretty good cartoon.
No Bluey.
Bluey's goated. Bluey is the greatest kids cartoon, like small child's cartoon of all time. It's like every episode's 8 minutes. Parenting in it's good. The kids in it are good. Everything's good. Aaron Atkins, hopefully it's better than the Eagle Rare pick I have. Tastes way medicinal great. Ours tastes like pears when we picked it. We'll see what it tastes like when it
Jay
gets here.
Hamilton, a flexible grabber claw from Harbor Freight or the Jungle website. What the fuck's the Jungle website? Is that Temu?
What? Oh, I heard don't shop on there.
No kidding.
I heard
It's like a Chinese
heard it's like
knockoff
Wish.
pallet website.
I heard it's like Wish, but
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah. Or
Um,
Alibaba or all those ones.
Yeah, I think Alibaba, if you know how to shop, isn't that bad because you know what you're getting type thing. Wish was like the joke. Like,
Good luck.
You're the Wish version
yeah.
of Ryan Reynolds, whatever it is. Samurai Jack. I think Eddie Bravo was better than Samurai Jack.
Oh, hot take.
Samurai Jack was incredible.
It was
Female
okay.
bunny, Lola. Yeah,
Or
John,
Jessica
that was
Rabbit.
a good one. Well, that felt inappropriate. All these other ones, like Kim Possible, didn't feel inappropriate. You just were like, that's weird that I think she's so cool. Jessica Rabbit was like, why are her tits out? Like, it was very different. There's like 10,
Amazon.
It's like 15 or 20 of these left, and there's a link at the top. So this made it out of Patreon. This is a 2-barrel blend. Both of those barrels were 10-year-old 36 rye MGPs. They were not double. It says double barrel on here. They're not double barreled. It's just that there were 2 barrels. The double barrels in reference to how many barrels there were.
2.
So that's what this is. This, Macaulay and I had a quick chat tonight because Macaulay thought maybe this would get submitted to the San Francisco Spirit Awards for under the Dark Arts program, obviously, since it's their label.
You know, I like it. Rip it.
How cool that would be to go to if this pick goes to the San
Does he have 2 bottles to send?
Well, we'd have to pull 2 out of the thinger.
Gotcha.
But to send 2 bottles of this to San Francisco and then have it not like people slapped on her listen, brand not everybody's heard of.
Yeah.
Price tag's not low. It's $150 because they're 10-year-old 36 rye MGP barrels. I found out very recently 36 rye costs way more than 21 rye MGP does.
Really? Why?
Yeah, I don't know because MGP says so. I literally
okay.
I asked for just some quotes on this along with some 21s. These were all $300 at least more than the same age 21 per barrel. And I was like, I expected this to be cheaper because I felt like less people buy it. I don't know if it's because they make less of it. I don't know. Needless to say. Rob said, so it's Tiapole oaked. Oh, dude, that was the worst sentence I've seen since the thumbnail that's on this video.
Huckleberry said, any chance you guys could get a Sagamore double oak contract, distilled, barreled, or pick? I mean, we can just double oak it ourselves.
I know, but the way that they blend theirs is very unique. That double oak is 2 different mash bills, which is interesting. And then wave staved.
Get just double oak things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
It's they were using 2 mash bills from one distillery in that, and then they were wave staving it for a long, long time.
Good old wave stave.
Now it might be 3 mash bills. 11.
Wait, why 11?
Because the 12th one's a spiral cut. So we can
that's
fuck with it for a little while.
I forgot about that. I was like, well, what?
Just so it was like, man, we could play with the spiral cut. It doesn't sound like they're bad. It sounds like they're slower.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like his reasoning was just people just seem to have faster results. I'm like, oh, okay, well.
Fish hook with some lead sinkers. I like it.
We're not putting lead in the whiskey. Oh my gosh. This wood is spent. The wood is spent.
Okay, let's talk about this pick.
Do you guys plan on making your own distillate eventually, like Mayor Pingree, says John? Well, if Justin were still up here, he's at Stranahan's.
I think the samples are still at the distillery.
For what?
That the 4 Roses 135th.
From Brandon? Yes.
I was gonna say.
Did Brandon ask?
Impotent Rock said, got the 4 Roses 135 Brandon. Sample in you.
It is. They're there, buddy. I'm sorry. What is not the issue? The iron screw is. The iron screw didn't fall in there. The screw stayed in the bung. And I rebunged it with a new bung because that bung was split. So there's no screw in there. There is just netting around. There's food grade netting or something around.
Yeah, like Brandon said, if you only had barrels of those 2 mash bills and wave stave barrels.
I don't know if we do though, because for a long time they weren't using the barrels we just got for double oaked. I don't know if they are now though, but hire Justin to make it happen. I have a feeling
can't afford Justin anymore.
Stranahan's budget's different than ours. I just have that feeling.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling Justin probably enjoys Colorado and we're in Michigan. So you never really know,
Yeah.
But needless to say, there's a handful of these left on Bourbon Outfitter. There were 20 when we started the stream. I don't know how many are there right now. This is a 2-barrel blend. Had a brain fart. Luke just posted my tasting notes in the chat.
Let's see.
Do you get black cherry up front?
No.
You don't?
No.
All right. Sean hasn't been drinking. He's been drinking fucking vodka, guys.
It does have like a woody syrup note. I like that.
Really surprised this release did not sell. It's a lot of bottles and they're expensive and it's from a newer brand. So to give you guys a backstory on the brand, if you don't know, I'll keep it short because a bunch of you do know. But McCulley was the single barrel program manager at Wilderness Trail. He has since left and started his own project called Dark Arts Whiskey House. It's very cool. If you ever get to go there, it's a very cool like spot. Very, very cool, like vibey, layery. I think he calls it the whiskey layer when you walk in. I think it has a sign that says the whiskey layer.
Are you trying to say layer?
Layer.
You're saying layer.
Yeah, there's the same word, spelled different. It's like saying virtue and virtue. If you don't put an E on it, it's still virtue. You know what I mean? But the very, very cool spot, very cool space. McCulley's a very cool guy. So while we were there, we tried one barrel of this, liked it, tried the second barrel of it, loved the second barrel of it. And then we've never ever then ended up blending those together after tasting like 8-ish, 10-ish more barrels. So that was the outcome of this. We don't have any picks that taste like this. We don't have any picks that are this flavor profile.
A lot of cherry. I will say that. I
Yeah.
get like I don't know. I think I could see where you say black cherry,
Black
but
cherry
I think it's
cola.
like a spicy molasses cookie on the nose. A lot of syrup.
What kind of syrup?
Good, like a
Not
maple syrup. Not
No.
like not a maple syrup. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
like the Mrs. Buzzworth.
Oh, you're going pancake syrup.
Yeah.
Sean's off his whiskey game, guys.
Smells like
Tell
syrup.
Sean to side by side it with Glen Smashing. Don't have it here. Refuse to have it here. You know what I mean, Zach? Travis said, Zach, I bet you $1 that Dan actually does 2 leg days before Nick sends you what you bought. Ooh, I haven't done the leg day. I've at least benched in the last month.
Okay,
I haven't
bench
done a
today.
leg day in
Didn't
a long
like it.
time. But do a video on your Rebel 10 year, unless you've done one. I missed it. I don't know if we have, honestly.
I think the baking spice comes through in the palate. It's spicy all the way through. I like that. Tinkles. It's proof on that.
110.
Drinks good.
Garrett said dark cocktail cherry syrup. I would go with that.
Okay.
I would go with like a fruit compote almost rather than like a maple syrupy,
Very syrupy.
pancake syrupy note. But,
Oily.
you could convince me of strawberry syrup or cherry syrup. Strawberry syrup from IHOP. I go down that route over like a mapley syrupy.
It's because it's oaky. I think it's a very
that's
oaky, like oily bit that come to it. So I'm putting those two together into like a syrup.
It smells old as shit, honestly.
There's something almost, I don't know if it's the glass. There's something slightly smoky in it.
I'll smell mine.
Nope, it's definitely slightly smoky.
Yeah, Deborah got rocked by Zach for 10 seconds. So
10
Deborah,
whole seconds?
Deborah, just so you know who rocked your shit, it was Zach.
Oh, because she said what you were not saying. I was very confused because you were saying, I thought you were like layer, like an onion, like
Whiskey
a
layer.
whiskey layer. I was like, there's probably like a cool like thing I'm not getting right now.
Whiskey
And then
layer.
you said it 3 more times and you meant layer.
Yeah, whiskey layer. Bob Glass said, "Are you going to blind Barrel
Layer.
King 77 MP and Barrel King 77? I think they're different laser codes. They're definitely different laser codes, bottled in very different times. So it'll be good with my Saturday pancake breakfast. Yeah, this will be. That does not drink hot at all. For being 110, it's cast strength, so it does not drink hot. It drinks old, and it drinks very sweet, and it drinks very viscous and thick. It's very heavy, but I think that's a real big whiskey.
I get
I like that a lot.
molasses cookie with strawberry in the palate. Man, the spice is great. I like that.
I need to eat a molasses cookie, dude. I love those things.
The
Brown ones.
Yeah.
Granulated sugar on top.
Yeah.
They're good, dude.
Yeah. That's great. I even said it in the Discord. And I was like, I've not had it, but I still trust everyone that was on the pick.
Oh, I wouldn't say everyone, but I do trust most of them.
You and Ryan were there.
Yeah. That's
people
fair.
are going to actually decide.
That's fair. Yeah. Dude, Deborah's just. Dude. Oh, I feel like Deborah.
She's feisty.
I feel like she's allowed to get that one out. You know what I mean? You're gonna blind Kingslayer, Barrel King 77, and Night Stalker. No, not gonna do that. Out of those three, though, 77's better than Kingslayer for sure. Without a doubt. How many cases of Girl Scout cookies has Dan plowed through this season? Haven't eaten a single cookie, dude. Not one. Don't even have any. Couldn't if I wanted to. I picked up a Dark Arts pick that's 7 years old, French oak finish. It's fantastic. Well, I'm glad you like that. Macaulay's doing really cool shit, honestly, like for real. We made the video on like brands to watch this year. This would be a really cool brand. While we were there, I looked at either Dan or Ryan, and I said, I don't know how this fails. Like,
yeah,
the shit he's doing there is really cool. It's unique. I don't own another bottle like that.
It has a really, really like almost like burnt caramel.
Yes, I'm with you on that.
Note on that.
Yep, I'm with you on that, without a doubt.
I like that a lot. That's pretty damn good.
It's a big whiskey.
It's got a. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, for just being 2 barrels, it feels more complex than just putting 2 barrels together.
Yeah.
Like how many times have we said how hard it was to put 2 barrels of whiskey together.
We did it a lot with
the Pours in the Park blend.
And
it was awful to try to fucking just
didn't work often.
2 barrels of whiskey together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were these proofed at all?
Nope.
Okay. Maybe that was it, because we were proofing those barrels a bit.
I don't think it was, because I think Brandon and I put 2 barrels together 30 times. And
yeah.
I found true. We found one blend, S12 and M25 were beautiful together. Other than that, dude, you could have just fucking, I'm convinced 2 barrels. And then Justin did tell us.
Yeah. It's very hard.
The hardest way to blend is 2 barrels.
Yeah.
Any more barrels than 2 will be easier than 2. So, this turned out great. This was the bottle that the guy from Rare Character who was at the bottling line was like, what the fuck is that Junkie's pick? And tried it and was like, that's fucking wild, dude. It's not like this weirdly unique, funky whiskey. It's definitely bourbon. It drinks like bourbon, all those things. But it's just different.
It reminds me of older Heaven Hill.
It feels very old.
Yeah.
It definitely feels old. But just Dan or Sean, either your wives bake with cinnamon extract or vanilla. I'm sure that Ricky does.
Oh, not cinnamon extract, but definitely vanilla.
Cinnamon extract seems like a lot,
I feel like we do have some of that.
Doesn't seem like a lot.
Yeah.
You just use cinnamon.
Yeah.
Man, cinnamon extract.
Gabby could probably, if she's listening, she could chime in. I think we have some, but I think we just use real cinnamon.
Listen, also truthfully, pick this knowing it was going to be $150. That I asked Macaulay while we were there, how much would that cost? He said $150, and I was like, I would not be disappointed buying this pick for $150. That being said, do I have more on the way? Yeah, I do. Am I going to bunker one? Yeah, I am.
You bought me one? Thanks.
No, you have one here though. You do have one
That's
here.
Nice.
Of you. No, I actually traded Ryan some stuff. The
nudes.
It's
always
nudes. So demanding.
I know. He really likes the use of a belt.
It wasn't weird. One toe. It was like, I need the pinky toe. I need it moved. Like, this shit, dude, that made me really lose my train of thought.
Sorry.
We're talking about
we have done few and far between on like decently expensive picks. And we've always gone into it and said we would never pick it if we wouldn't buy it ourselves.
Yeah. And now when we go places, I just often ask like, hey, how much? I need to know what like that MSRP is.
We only have like one more very expensive one coming right now.
The black one.
Yeah. I'm excited for
the black
one. Fuck out of that.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it came back and then it left again. What was it? It was about this.
Wheeler.
It was while we were there.
You were there and you were talking to Macaulay,
and
he said 150.
I get a toasted cherry Pop-Tart on the back.
And you're like, I'm good. I'll take it. That's your D.
Yep. All that was said.
Yeah.
And took place.
Okay.
Damn it. I don't know. Needless to say, expensive bottle, big yield. Obviously, it was like 340 bottles between the two combined. So, but yeah, Link is at the top.
What's really funny? Okay, how many bottles was it?
340.
That's a lot for 10-year barrels.
2 10-year barrels, not transferred or anything.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like they were none of that. You know what I mean? I'll tell you guys how many are left.
We've dropped I mean, how many barrels have we gone through now that are wildly younger than that and still, like not even that full?
Well, I mean, our 5-year-old whiskey out of the Kelvin's, I mean, we've pulled a couple that were high yields now.
Yeah.
That's it, which is like a bummer, dude. Such a freaking bummer. I don't know. That seems broken.
Then we got those Spirit of Canton barrels. They're nice and sanded and they look so fucking beautiful.
And they're not leaking.
No, I
Checked.
don't think they can.
Not leaked today. They're so full.
Oh, well, the one was gushing.
Both.
Uh,
You were writing during the other one.
Oh, was
it
I?
happened on
yeah,
both.
okay.
You were just in the. You were in.
Yeah,
the,
I
you were
was
in
doing
the, in
math.
the zone. Yeah.
Making our new trough.
Yeah.
I gotta go get that design or in mock-up tomorrow for the guy.
Oh, awesome! Hell yeah.
I'll go in there, have him be like, "Hey, this is gonna cost $2,500."
Yeah.
I'll be like, "All right, cool, man. This is gonna save
Sounds
us
good.
that in like a month of dumping because
Yeah.
we keep fucking
Every
losing
time we
a
dump
gallon
full barrel.
every
Yeah.
time."
And yeah, we don't have to worry about the overflow anymore. Like it'll just be multiple things. King
Yes.
and Birdorf, Kingslayer 77 MP blend in the glass. How's that, dude? MP 70 or 77 is so good, man.
We designed a trough and then like found the shortcomings of that trough very quickly.
That happens with everything.
Yeah. Well, trial and error.
Yeah.
The error was not figuring anything
It
out.
was length, dude. It's
Yeah,
always length.
it's always
a
length.
length issue.
We got good girth. It's the length
Girth
issue.
is okay.
New trough will hold about 40 gallons, so we never have to worry about really
Yeah.
overfilling a trough.
And then the bottle tank's another
Oh, it's
11
11,
or
yeah.
whatever. So needless to say, we're over 50 between
Yeah.
the two. So
Yeah.
no single barrel will ever have a problem.
Yeah.
Never. Because I can't imagine we'll dump a 50+ gallon single barrel ever, unless it is a wine barrel or something.
Yeah, or something that we just
Even then.
moved over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd have to fill filler
Yeah.
to be concerned.
Yeah, be very concerned.
Oh, this is better than our Russells. That's what I keep wanting to say. This is significantly better than our Russells pick that everybody really wanted really bad.
I bet you blind that'd come very, very high
Yeah.
of all of our picks.
You know what it wouldn't.
Great proof.
Yep.
Great age statement.
Mm-hmm.
I think that has a cool evolution of flavors
Mhm.
front to back. It persists with flavor.
Yeah.
Doesn't drink too hot.
Mhm.
It's a good one. That's one of our better picks, I bet.
I think that it does.
We've also done a shit ton, and I always forget how much I like a lot of them.
Beat our 13th colony.
Few things do.
I don't think any of them do. I think that's the number one.
Yeah.
Bourbon for me. For me, it's the bourbon.
And probably rye.
But that's the only one.
Ryes are pretty far and few between for us, anyways.
Yeah.
We haven't done that many ryes,
Yeah.
realistically.
But the 13th colony bourbon for me is the only one I would just outwardly say right now that doesn't beat it or compete
Yeah.
with it. I wouldn't put any other bottle up on that same list. That was a whatever. However you want to put your stance on them. That was a truly fantastic barrel that we got. The 13th?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Bruzel says Michter's Barrel Proof Rye is the best rye. Any better from your opinion? You should try Rye 4. Because I think Rye 4 beats Michter's Barrel Proof Rye.
It's another low proof or low.
Yeah, barely legal gal.
Yeah, rye.
Don't ever say that again, me. Goodness gracious. That's a barely legal gal. Like, what? The gal didn't need to be there. It actually.
I think you've said that in a video before, and I
Gosh,
definitely
dude.
highlighted it.
You didn't cut it?
No.
Oh, dude. I mean, I
Yeah.
put gal in the end of so much shit. That's the sentence it can't be on. We found it. That's
Yep.
one. This is the first time I've ever caught myself saying that. That's wild.
I think you said something like it was probably. I think it was actually worse. I think you said something that was like, "I like my gals like 10 to 12" or something like that. It was something, and I was like, we're gonna
Oh,
keep that.
dude. Okay. When we get into when you and I start talking age statements, then we start listing them, and
Yeah.
then I start saying the word gal, and then we start saying that 18, and then that's fucked, dude.
Yeah.
It's real fucked. 'Cause
Shocked.
We're all idiots here.
Don't take it out of context, though.
I do like those barely legal ryes. Bruzel. Rye 4.
Yeah, it's a 52%.
It's a motherfucker, dude. It's only 5
I
years old.
did like you and the State of the Junkies figuring out the mash bill because you knew 52 and 5, so you had to figure out the
And
last
normally
number.
practical, I'm okay at.
Yeah,
Not
you're like
that day.
52, 43,
Took
5.
too long.
Yeah.
Took too long is what it took. Took too long. You may need to rethink that phrase, Chrissy. I think we're going to scratch it. I think we're just going to give that phrase out.
My son's
I'm willing to
birthday is the
let it go.
24th, so it's my brother's birthday. He'll be there.
Really?
Yeah.
His birthday's on Feb 24?
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
His whole life.
Jeremy's going to be there?
Yeah.
Oh, Jeremy's the best. You guys will love Jeremy.
He helped us a lot too.
He looks, if you see another human being that you can see, you're like, that's a man. If he looks like the exact same frame as Sean,
Yep.
you don't even have to guess. Just call him Jeremy. Swear to God. If he looks like he probably has killed 1 million deer in his life and he has the exact same frame as Sean, that's Jeremy.
We look pretty similar.
Oh, you guys are built identically. They're literally, you guys, not your faces, not like your appearance from the front.
Bro, I got like 2 inches on him. It's not
His dick, maybe. I don't know, but I haven't seen that.
I think I'm like an inch taller than him.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Man, you guys, I swear to God, if you guys are both facing away, people be like, well.
He's got long hair, though.
That's the only breakup, dude. Has your brother ever ponytailed that up?
He's got daughters, so of course he has.
Oh, I love that. That's so cool.
It was funny because so we were talking about earlier, we both had very long hair in high school.
Yeah.
My brother used to constantly make fun of me. I cut it, he grew it out.
And I was gonna say now as an adult he has long hair, but now he's also got like cool adult long hair. We had like shaggy, weird long hair.
Yeah, it was definitely that high school long hair.
We had Hawthorne Heights long hair, and he has like, if I put this up, you're gonna fucking die. You know what I mean? Like he's got like
John Wick hair.
Dude, if he's got the John Wick long hair, you better just get the fuck out of the situation. He's got a bow and arrow that he's about to pull back. It's gonna pierce your heart. So,
oh my god, here's something else. Okay. I would like to try. Do you have water?
I got some.
Mine has liquid IV in it, so. Okay, I don't want you to pour that.
Well, not. Well,
it's close.
No, it would have been worse if I did it anyways.
Yeah.
All right, listen. I'm gonna post the stream thing in chat. You guys can come on and ask us questions. It's probably a huge.
That's a good one, Bo. That was honestly a good one.
What do you say?
He said Sean has to register the Audi every year during hunting season.
Oh, dude, I had a sad moment today.
Yeah.
If you click that link, you can join this stream. You can ask us one question, then we got to kick you out. Okay.
Yeah.
We got to keep it moving. We got an hour to do this. All right.
Let's do it. Okay. What was the sad moment?
Dude, driving home, saw a deer.
Yeah.
Well, we see them all the time.
Yeah.
There's just deer everywhere in these parts. It's actually magic that we don't hit more deer, truly.
The ones right next to us are very, very tame.
Are they? They just chill.
They have almost no pressure because of where they're at.
Yep.
Like it's like 8 people a year hunt on that area.
No, I mean like on my road. I saw some.
Let's check.
And I do almost like most nights driving home.
Yeah.
You just see some deer. You want this?
Oh, dude. In the farm fields next to me.
Yeah.
There's deer congregations that are probably from like 1 to 200 deer at a time.
The one night
that is not a joke. There's 100 plus at a time.
The one night us driving back from a Kentucky trip. I was driving your car.
Yep.
We saw 8 million deer. Dude.
Yeah. And I told you that road is fucky too.
That road is wild. Anyways, I see a deer on the side of the road. And I'm like, why? It's laying on the side of the road, but sitting up.
Oh, yeah. Got clipped.
Dude. Then as I'm driving, got the brights on, just slow down a little. As I'm driving, it's trying to get up.
Yeah,
and I'm like, that's sad.
Yeah.
Good news. I got up to it, had stood up. And I'm like, you got a shot here. And I'm going to let you have I don't have a gun or anything.
So Dan ran it over.
No, I've been at Evernorth.
He was like, I need a new front bumper.
No, I don't need it. I need no bumpers. 0 bumpers. How many rounds of golf? We'll answer this and we're going to let people in. What tier do you think the Eagle Rare pick will make it to? I'm going to say 15.
No, wait, it'll have to. Buddy, we don't like those. They're always gigantic. They're 100 proof.
You just said they're 90 actually, so even better.
Oh, they're 90 proof. Sorry.
You said they're always gigantic. We're gonna find the first ever sub-hundo.
We checked the barrel.
Yeah.
It was over half. It was a little for sure.
You said it was a little short when you checked it.
Over half for sure though.
Okay.
It has to go down to 90 proof.
And there's gonna be a good chunk of water.
Our stag pick was around that.
Yeah.
And how many did we get out of that?
120.
Okay, we'll be fine.
Okay. Really quick.
And that was 135 proof.
And this is going to be 90.
90.
The Eagle Rare, he said, was like 122 at cast strength.
Okay.
So a little bit less, but same shit, different day. Dan and Sean, how many rounds of golf each you hoping to play in 2024? About 1,000 of them.
Yeah. Well, I've got the simulator now. I'm going to pay for the golf that you can add on. Like court. Yeah, it's $250 a year. Yeah. You can just add on to play courses and shit. Yeah. So it's like, all right, I'm just going to do that. So it's like realistically, Q will start sleeping more. but like I'll just monitor that up. I'm gonna go up there. If you're watching the monitor,
has some golf balls.
Exactly.
Much love, boys. Boyer, thanks for a super chat, buddy. Birthday week during opening, staying in Frankenmuth because you know I love my chicken. Save me a bottle or two. Have a good birthday, buddy. Happy birthday. Thanks for the super chat.
We will.
Okay. Tommy D, the GOAT. We don't know if we can hear you. Go ahead. You're beautiful. Gosh, you still look.
Can you hear me?
Damn
nope,
it.
definitely
Hold
can't
on,
hear.
Tommy.
1 sec.
Hold on.
Fixing
one
it.
moment. Let's go for
Bell,
this
that one. Oh, definitely can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, guys.
Hi, buddy.
What's
How
up,
are
buddy?
you?
I have 2 questions.
Okay.
Well,
you were allowed 1, but you're Tommy D, so I'll give you 2.
When are you coming to visit me when I move?
Probably
first,
never.
I'll move with
and
you.
The second one is I have not heard the name of Sean's son. Is that published?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Quentin?
What is it?
Quentin?
Quentin?
Yeah. Paisley,
Okay.
come to find out.
Quentin Paisley. Okay.
Yeah.
What can I tell you the best part, Tommy? You'll enjoy this.
But
Gabby knows, right?
Oh,
You
she
said you
knows.
told Gabby.
Yeah.
So we grew up playing video games, right? Together.
Uh-huh.
Every role play, like World of Warcraft,
Tibia.
whatever. Nobody knows Tibia. It's basically
RuneScape.
RuneScape. Yeah.
Yeah.
We played all these games together. Every one of Sean's characters was named Quentin Tyler. Every one of them. And now his real life RPG character that he gets to raise and try to make better is Quentin, which is actually the wildest thing in the world.
Well, someone said it in chat. They said the kid from the Magicians, and that is actually where Gabby agreed to the name.
So you already have a birth certificate with his name on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you a social security number.
Now they didn't do one of those, Tommy. They didn't give him one.
No.
I just didn't know, you know. What's his middle name?
Alexander.
All right.
Man, imagine if you would have went with Tyler, though, huh? You know what I mean? Really
I couldn't get that one through. Couldn't get that one through. Gabby nixed it.
That's fair, though.
I had to tell her with full transparency.
You couldn't. You can't sneak that one in.
Mm-mm.
That's a long-term situation.
Well,
Eventually,
awesome.
someday. Hey, buddy, I fucking miss you. You look great with that beard still looking literally perfect.
It even has a little wave to it.
I love it.
A little wave, a little extra.
How are you?
Chunkiness, good.
How are you?
Wonderful.
Good.
Moving.
When are you? Yeah.
The wife will be moving probably in April, and I'll be following her hopefully by December. So.
Oh shit! So soon.
Yeah, but I'm trying to make it slow so I can come to certain things, see certain things,
Sure.
meet certain people, do things.
Hug me again. Stuff
Yeah,
like
maybe.
that.
He's got to
Yeah.
sell all of his whiskey too. Can't take it with him.
Yeah,
forgot we
that's
had whiskey over
probably what's going to happen is I'll bring it all to my brother.
We got to figure out how to get it over there.
I can take some of bottles, you know, in
Can
the
you?
suitcase and stuff like that. Yeah, just go through customs and stuff. Sure, but I can't
Sir,
take
why are
all
you
my
checking
bottles.
52 bags?
Yeah.
No reason.
Tommy, am I allowed to check a bag to you but not get on the airplane?
No, you cannot.
Damn it, dude.
Oh, are you
Feels
fucking
balmy,
kidding
doesn't
me?
it? Feels balmy.
Yeah,
Feels
no, you can't
balmy,
do that.
dude.
I would like to put
I
this
got it.
package on the plane, but I don't want to get on the plane.
We know enough people. We're gonna get Aaron Atkins to fly it there. He'll do it
There
quietly.
you go.
No, I don't
He's a
think
pilot.
He'll
Right.
sneak me there too because I want to go there because I looked up where you're going and it seems freaking awesome. So,
Okay, that's wonderful.
gosh, well, I miss you, buddy.
Oh, I miss you guys too. It's been
Glad you popped on, dude.
been a long time.
I know it's been forever, dude. I didn't even see your name anywhere for a while, and I started to get Tommy withdrawals. Tater tried to fill in, like, you know, with like the old man thing,
Yeah.
and then it's just nothing. There's no Tommy D. You
Is
know
it
what I mean?
is it Okinawa? Is that where you're
Yeah.
going?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Holy shit!
So,
What?
You said Okinawa, and I'm like, what words are you gonna say? Like, I thought you were gonna keep going. I swear to God, Tommy at one point told me I just Googled. I just like, all right, man, I Googled it.
Japan.
I knew the Japan
Yeah.
part. Tommy just said it was beautiful there, so I had to Google it, and then come to find out it's fucking gorgeous there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got to look at my my brother-in-law's Instagram all the time. He's a surfer, so he's putting all
Ooh.
kinds of shit on there.
And that's what you're gonna be. In 1 year, you'll be a
I
surfer.
would not be a surfer. I tried that already.
Jack Santa Claus.
I think. Yeah, Santa Claus the surfer.
All right. Let's
All right, buddy. Well,
I
thanks
just
for
want to
hopping
say,
in.
Tommy, thanks for coming in. Love you.
I'm going to be watching. I do have a third question, and it's for
Okay.
Cheech. Is Cheech going on after this? Have you guys heard?
Cheech, you going on?
Cheech.
Now it'll be in chat.
Thank you. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
thanks, buddy. Love you.
Buddy.
See ya.
Kevin Turner also said, Tibia, I haven't heard anything about that game in years.
That's
Still
because
running.
It should be dead and it's not.
Brazil's keeping that game alive.
They are.
Yeah.
Brazil and bots, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Brazilian botters.
Oh, they just let people bot now. They're like the only way
They
people will play
gotta.
this game.
Yeah. Well, yeah, hey, so should World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Like, all right, we're bringing on Sagamore Res. I'm just going to start introing people if I know them. We know too much about the next two people. Sagamore resident.
Big Kansas City
Advocate
fan.
is what I meant. Sagamore advocate. Huge kid. Loves
yeah.
himself Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
He actually said Lamar Jackson is one of the worst quarterbacks ever to enter the NFL.
He did say that.
He said that. He
Felt
said
a little
the
racist,
Ravens
though.
Suck. And
Oh, hey, whoa.
and we're demonetized.
All right.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good. I have
Good.
a very important question.
Okay.
When do we get the video evidence of Rob dunking on Dan?
All right. So next person that we're gonna bring in is Rob.
Oh, man. Oh, hey. There we go.
Freaking Rob, dude. You know what? I'm gonna bring you two on at the same time real quick.
What's up, guys?
Let it be known. I'm literally the height
Never
of
heard
two
of
and a
that,
half
Ace.
Robs.
Okay.
1 3/4.
I look pretty tall right now. I mean, look
Yeah.
at the shelf behind me. Look at that.
You look
I'm almost
good.
to the top of that shelf.
You
at
look
that.
beautiful.
That's some height right there. That's what I'm talking about.
It's those biceps,
You look
though.
like you've been
Look at
just-
Miami Vice right here.
Gosh, dude, you look like you haven't
Very
stopped
nice.
lifting since I seen you last. You know what I mean?
Sure haven't. Alexa's styling me now in my Florida native. Look at this. Look like I'm from
like
Florida
that.
now.
Florida
Love
looks good on you, dude.
it. Nice. Joe, did you actually have a question? Or
No, I really did. It was there's a reason that in that chat I said I needed people to start feeding me questions.
Holy
okay.
shit. Joe, you're gonna have bourbon 4 and it's gonna change your life, dude. Or
Yeah.
rye 4, sorry.
Yeah.
I should I also mention that I have more Essence bottles within reach of me than Sagamore right now.
Oh damn, dude.
Change man.
As in, there are 2 on my desk, and the only Sagamore on my desk is a sample that I still haven't opened of the original Swordfish oil.
Oh hell yeah. That's the OG one, dude.
Yeah,
That's one that's a pick that is killed here. Like it's like it's gone.
yeah, no,
Not
I got
like I see the
that.
rest of the pack.
Yeah, I got that sample from CJ at Pours, and then had Luke rebottle it for me because the sample bottle that CJ gave me was leaking.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Very nice.
Shit
Okay.
happens.
Question for you guys.
Love
Let's
it.
think about it. Do we want to go the ridiculous route or we want to go the practical route?
Why not go both?
We'll go both.
Tommy
Okay.
has 4, dude. You can have
Okay.
2.
All right. So let's see. So practical route. Who do you think should have actually gotten MVP this NFL season?
For the whole season.
Oh.
The whole season, yeah, because Lamar Jackson got it. It's a hot
TJ
topic.
Watt.
TJ Watt? Really?
Yeah, probably.
I can't even remember the last time we've had a defensive MVP, and it was probably Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah. Did you see TJ Watt's stats this year? Fucking
Yes,
insane,
he
dude.
should have been Defensive Player of the Year, and Myles Garrett never should have
That's
been in the
fair.
conversation.
Okay, I forgot that they had separated all this shit out. My bad. Okay. If there was no like
JJ Watt.
they had they
think
had expanded it to like coach of the year, offensive player of the year. Then they got like MVP, which is just a quarterback award now.
Yeah.
When MVP was the only award, if it was this year, I would have went TJ Watt was a motherfucker when he was playing. Now, did Lamar get it? Is that who got it?
Yes.
My God.
Yeah, I did.
They should take it away from the playoff game though, right? You know what I mean?
No,
Well,
it's they don't
regular
count. It's
season.
regular
is now-
season.
yeah, they do a
Maybe we
regular
just reel
season.
it in because we see that he can't make the Super Bowl.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up. But anyway, yeah.
I know you're both. Listen,
Damn.
Lamar Jackson in the regular season, top 5 quarterback in the NFL, right?
Yeah,
Lamar
100%.
Jackson in the playoffs, we got to figure it out. You know
Oh
what I
no,
mean?
yeah, I was sad. I was real sad.
Truly, the Ravens should have gone to the Super Bowl without anybody fucking with them at all. Like,
Yep.
but the Ravens went into the playoffs and then looked like they were going to win the Super Bowl by a fucking 100 points.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Lamar Jackson in the championship game looked like the worst game of his entire fucking
Butterfingers.
season.
Just Butterfingers.
Wild,
Yeah.
dude. And I honestly, truly am a fan of I'm a fan of watching Lamar Jackson. He's fun to watch. Not a
Mhm.
Lamar Jackson, like I'm just not a Ravens fan. Just Not for any in particular reason.
He's explosive. He'll run, he'll pass, he'll do whatever. It's fun to watch, but
I mean,
not to choke.
If Pat McAfee hasn't made it clear, if you put Lamar in a primetime game every week, the NFL is just going to make money because people want to watch him play.
He's fun, man. He's fun.
Yeah.
Listen, if every game was the Ravens versus the fucking Dolphins, every game would have been the best game.
But it was also primetime Cam Newton.
Well,
fucking
saw how that went. It just turned into. It turns into like.
Is he going to throw it for 40 yards or is he going to run it for 40 yards?
Yeah, but it turns into like if you can't deal with the pressure and you can't get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Then we got unfortunately, the only goal every year is the Super Bowl. That's the only goal. There's one goal in the Super Bowl. If we get to the championship game and you play like dog shit, and now you've done it, how many times has Lamar Jackson underperformed in a playoff game? It's more than one.
Three.
Right?
Three.
This turns into the problem. But he's fun as fuck. Like Tyreek Hill's fun as fuck to watch. Tua's fun to watch. The Dolphins this year were so much fun to watch. It was crazy. But
you watched a lot of football.
I watched so much football.
I only watched the Lions.
Dude, Holden
got real invested in football.
Oh,
you really doubted the Lions though. You thought the Lions weren't even gonna make the playoffs. My feelings were hurt about that.
Oh, buddy, I said the Lions were going to make the playoffs when they were almost guaranteed.
They were almost.
Yeah.
It was 99%, and Dan's like, right now.
We've been Lions fans our whole life. We just expect failure,
and we felt only nothing but, dude. We watched Barry Sanders retire early. We watched fucking Megatron retire early. We watched Stafford leave win a Super Bowl year one off the team. You can only there's only so much hurt.
You know what made me mad in the Super Bowl? Watching someone fall out of bounds and then bobble the ball. I go, this is Calvin Johnson. That'd be fucking incomplete.
Dude, here's the thing.
I go, it's the Calvin Johnson rule. It was if you were so fucking down and they made a rule for you.
Well, they did for Patrick Mahomes. That was the overtime rule change, apparently. I didn't know that part. That was cool. Okay, hold on. What do you guys think about who would you make the MVP of the year?
Christian McCaffrey.
I was going to say
it's DMC. He's
the
best offensive player in football, but the MVP game has become who is the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
That's why they made the other ones. That's why they made defense of the year and offense. Because every year a quarterback won it. It just.
I mean, the Chiefs got most of their points from their kicker this Super Bowl.
Dude, how about Patrick Mahomes on record is like, dude, if I get it to the 40, I know we're getting 3.
Yeah.
He said that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, that's a big deal.
That's become a lot of teams this year, though, the kicking game has gotten so progressively good that, the Cowboys had one of the best kickers who was a rookie. There's always going to be Justin Tucker for the foreseeable future. Harrison Butker is fantastic. There's a lot of really great kickers. And people just ignore special teams, and we don't see. Honestly, there needs to be a special teams award in this end of the year season because special teams has exploded onto the field. Because it's whether it's your team has a great returner, a great punters. Pat McAfee showed that you can make so much of a name in this league by being a great punter, and so many teams now have fantastic punters.
Well, Pat McAfee also made a name by being willing to be the only punter in the NFL that would lay somebody the fuck out.
Yeah, to run into someone.
That was, dude. There were all these punters flopping and kind of running the opposite direction. Pat McAfee's like, I'll fucking die, dude, right now.
McAfee also only looked like the fucking kicker that could also be a tight end.
Yeah, he's 220 or whatever.
A linebacker. Yeah.
Okay, really quick. Hold on, really quick, because there's Drew's in the back here. Just a second. Somebody said CJ Stroud would have been a good one. That's 100. CJ Stroud from a rookie of almost ever, no matter what position he's ever played. Probably that award. Do you want to pin the StreamYard link on the top? I know Luke had just put it up there. Laporta. Dude, the Lions, Gibbs was fucking great this year. There's a lot of good players this year, dude. They were for real.
Mm-hmm. No, there's a ton. CJ Stroud.
Rookies, dude.
This was probably one of the best rookie classes we've seen in 10+ years.
Ever, dude.
And real quick before we go, Dark Arts, Dan, where does it rank in your top whatever picks?
If I said top 5, I go third off the top.
All time?
All time.
Putting Stag above it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Yes.
13 County would be the I don't even think it'd be a debated one. For me, the bourbon, not the rye. The bourbon would be number 1, undebated. The Stag would probably be number 2.
Yeah.
Buck Hunt, and then this would, I do believe, be number 3 ever. I think the Jack Daniels is number 4.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I almost
We
grabbed
should
that
do
for,
like a top 10 of our picks. What you think it is and what I
Yeah.
think it is.
I almost grabbed that Jack Daniels pick tonight because I don't touch it nearly as much because I want to hold on to it. It's one of those picks that I was glad I got, and I don't want to lose it that
It's
quick.
so sweet.
That
So
and I
good.
think that like
Yeah.
that Jack pick gives me vibes from the very first Heritage release they ever did with the the blue label.
That marshmallow now.
It gives me the finish of
There you
that.
Mhm.
And I haven't had a Jack that had that finish since that Jack, and I can't find it anymore. So when we got that pick, it was like, dude, I even said to Sean while we were there, I'm like, this gives me that marshmallowy Heritage finish.
Yeah.
And that was my favorite thing in the world at the time. I just remember thinking, like, this is like melted vanilla ice cream. I love that shit. Like, here we are, dude. Still fat, still loving Jack Daniels. Nothing changed. So.
Okay, Ted. That's
Love it. Cool.
Dude,
Excited
we're
for that
not
Dark Arts pick.
fucking Taters in chat. You guys know him. This is what I'm going to
It's
say
the-
while you're here. Taters in chat blowing Patrick Mahomes right
Yeah.
now.
Pages too.
Oh,
Because everyone's showing
Oh,
like the
God.
gap between like
Yeah,
the
he's
first
incredible.
like 6 seasons between him and Brady, and it was like, that's cool, man.
and he's great. And he is. We all get it. He's great. Now, here's the thing. Did he lose to the Lions game 1? Yeah, he did. Should they have played? Should the Lions have been in that Super Bowl? Yeah, they should have,
They
dude.
should have.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to lose 17 points in 8 minutes, but fuck, can we do
But
it?
man, did they. Hey,
This is why I
think
didn't
of-
think the Lions could go 500.
Hey, think about it like this. If they had the offensive line from this year with Matt Stafford, right, with Laporta and Gibbs, and then now their defense is still kind of shambly or whatever, but if you give them that
It's
lineup
a very
again,
soft secondary.
dude, their line secondary is rough. It's rough, man. But if you just give them that offensive line, if you give them, because Jared Goff was like good this year, you could make that happen. What did she say?
She didn't realize the camera was on.
She didn't say anything.
Hi, Alexa.
That's so funny.
John says hi.
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 How are you?
How are you, Alexa? I have my headphones on.
I'm good.
She's good.
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you're good.
Hello.
Well, goodbye.
She's
Fuck
like,
you guys, I'm out.
hi and bye.
I mean,
Strangers on the internet in my house.
All right.
wife cookies and going to bed.
I love that.
She said she's getting cookies.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
Cheech's wife makes cookies, and they're fantastic. We had them at the meetup over in St. Augustine.
Remember she made them
MVP.
at our meetup.
Who
She had
made
them at Cheech's wife.
Oh,
Jen.
okay. Yeah. Yes.
Wow, it's so
MVP.
bright.
Cookies in bed's the greatest thing of all time, by the way.
Yeah.
Dan's a real big bed eater.
Yes. And it
Big,
will
real
give me
bad
nightmares.
heartburn.
And I know that. Don't care. Dan style. Is it in a bathrobe?
Holy shit. That's fucking incredible. What do you have in your hand? It looks like
These
you
are
have
the
a
cookies.
playing
No,
card.
so
Oh.
that's the cookies. It came in like
I
a gift
see.
bag.
I love
Yeah.
that. This is the best idea of all time.
Oh, I see a puppy.
Man,
Yeah,
Florida,
love
you
it.
guys were
Love it.
made for
Love it.
Florida. You guys were made
Yeah.
for Florida.
Take
This is beautiful.
Oh, you just ate it? Okay.
No, the
Good
cucumber.
job, Numbers.
All right. Okay. Somebody's in the background,
I have
boys.
to go to work
Oh.
because I have to be there
Yeah.
earlier tomorrow.
Okay. Bye. y'all.
Hey,
Or I have to go
See
to
you guys.
sleep.
We
I
lost
have to be at
someone,
work
too.
early tomorrow.
Luke,
What's up, guys?
how are you, buddy?
I think I had the same couch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in my basement.
Is that the one you had to hang from the rafters for a while?
No, that was your parents' old couch that we had at our apartment. So
That was,
my,
that was
basement-
a feat of engineering, especially for a chemist.
Hey, every now and then you just gotta come up with some creative solutions.
I'm gonna be honest. Truthfully, when I saw it, I was like, "That's impressive." As hell.
It was. I was just like, all
Impressive
right,
as hell.
solid.
I had to move a lot of water from point A to
Yeah.
point B, and that was in the way.
Hey,
So
however you gonna get there, dude. Hey, Luke, real quick, have we done Bo's shelf yet in the Thursday videos? Luke, I'd
No.
have paid you more money than you would have expected if you would have just said yes right there. For
I
what?
know, but
You haven't done.
you know,
Bo's?
I have a hard time
Bo's shelf?
taking money. So
yeah, we did.
We did because it's Belconis Rye.
Yeah.
That was why we skipped it, Bo, because it's got Belconis Rye on it. I forgot. I'm like, dude, we've done both.
Yeah, he's got the spreadsheet of who we had.
I know, but
we
I
had
was like,
one.
we've done both.
Yeah.
Now I remember we didn't
not.
because Bo's an asshole and has Belconis Rye on it.
That's the only reason there's a spreadsheet is because both said, "Hey, you guys skipped my thing," and I went, "All right, let me go check," and I had to check all of them because
just fucking lie like we do. Oh, we definitely did both.
So much work, dude.
No, I had it done. I had it done in an hour or something.
No, I know, but that's Luke. I saw a shirt today, and I've never thought of somebody more. But it had the picture. It had the new Excel logo on it, and it said "a freak in the sheet." And I thought immediately of you. Immediately. So.
I know you never have. Luke, have you ever seen the people do the Microsoft Excel like fucking competitions?
Oh yeah. It's
holy
like
shit, dude.
Those guys,
is fucking wild. What people can do in like such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
It's
in
like
Excel?
like data compilation and like a bunch of like
they can like
like they don't touch the mouse at all. It's all like keyboard, all shortcuts and shit. It's fucking wild.
No click, no clicking, no selecting, all that kind of stuff. I'm not anywhere on that level of. I use it a lot to collect my thoughts and keep data because if it doesn't get out of my brain, then I have a hard time.
Here's CJ. He woke up from his nap.
CJ's always popping it. Luke, we're gonna see you soon, dude. I'm so excited.
I am as well. I'm looking forward to it.
I wanted to tell you this because I haven't talked to you I've texted you and stuff, but not in a vocal since this.
You in a vocal.
Yeah, like not with my voice. So because like I message him on shit, but I don't like not in a voiceal, whatever.
A voiceal. Yeah, I got you.
When we left, Holden, so you made smash burgers that day that we bottled Spirit Walker, the blend for the grand opening. And Luke makes bomb ass smash burgers. So Luke travels with his Blackstone.
Just in the bed of his truck.
Yep. And then makes this fucking insane burger sauce, which is just crazy. I told Ricky, I was like, we got to hit Luke up on this because that burger sauce is wild.
Oh, I'll send it to you.
Dude, because you said that to Brandon, so I was like, he said he sent it to Brandon, so I bet he would send it.
That's Brandon. I sent it to him.
Yeah. So we got in the car and left. I swear to God, and Holden goes, hey, do you think that like we could have those burgers again sometime? It had been like, dude, he was exhausted. We had been there for 4 or 5 hours. He hadn't done anything except like watch something because he was like passing out. And I was like, we just got in the car and you just remembered that you had these burgers. You know what I mean?
He's like, hey man, this was great.
Oh,
well, he did. He ate a man-sized portion. He had a double smash burger.
He did a good job.
And he ate almost all. I mean, he had like 2
did
little
last
bites.
time.
Yeah,
when Luke brought it here and cooked too.
Yeah.
I mean, he ate the same
4 patties
amount as the rest of us, so I could see why he probably needed a nap.
Luke, how big are those patties?
Wait, with bread?
They are 5 ounces.
So I did 20-ish.
That's yeah, you did. You did 1.25 pounds just beef patties.
Oh, dude, I didn't realize that, man. I was full, dude, and that's why. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, there was a reason no one ate any of the sides because the burgers. So
you went to McDonald's and were like, hey, can I get that pounder?
Dude, it was. Listen, Luke got that fucking burger sauce is dude. It's addictive.
Okay, so I thought you were gonna be like, hey man, not eating bread. I just did the burgers and cheese, but you went all at it.
Well, I've learned since that if you only eat 1 meal a day, you can eat whatever the fuck you want.
It's not great for you.
No, it works perfect.
Okay.
I drink whiskey too. None of it's good for me. I don't think anymore, dude.
Fair.
Take vitamins. Try to figure it out later. You know what I mean? Gosh, man, those are so good, buddy.
Good. I'm glad that you like.
I dream about him, dude. Holden loves the idea of food. Doesn't have to get into like someday he will, right? Like doesn't get into like the remembering like, hey, this one time in a restaurant we had this really good steak, right?
It's not like going to Vita.
Right.
I don't know. He was interested in how I was making them, like technique wise.
He was.
He's never seen a man cook.
Okay.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Ricky does all of that, I'm sure.
Okay. Most of it.
I mean, you've self-proclaimed that a few times.
80-20, dude.
Nothing new.
I told
Dan
Holden,
can microwave with the best.
Dude, you don't know how.
What was that one dish you made? It was like actual mac and cheese with a bechamel and a cheese sauce and.
once did that. Only
one time,
don't
and
remember how.
you were pretty proud of that. And then
I
like
was good.
a couple of steaks from the old Good Chops that
I can make a steak.
that
I
you're
can do
really
a
proud
steak.
of.
Oh yeah,
like
you've upgraded to pan
expanding.
frying.
like a pan seared, you know.
I can do cast iron.
Yeah.
The best way.
Now,
The best way.
here's what I will say. I told Holden one day, this is pre your burgers, by the way. I said, I'm going to make you the best smash burger you've ever had in your life, dude. So I say this. Now there was no Luke competition here, right? My competition was Ricky's smash burger. Ricky's the best at like cooking, baking, temperatures, like management of that stuff. She's incredible at baking and breads. She's very good at cooking, and she's very good at temperature control. She's not the best seasoner of all time. Okay. So, and I'm a better seasoner than Ricky, but she's better at making everything. I should just season shit. I'm just realizing this right now. If I season she just make it, we'd be pretty good.
Okay. I'm glad you came to that realization.
Let me add a little a little add on top there real quick.
We gotta use some more. I rub it. I'll rub the meat, dude.
Yeah.
We know all about your rub.
I will dry rub the shit out of some.
Oh, never dry rub.
So, but I tell Holden I'm gonna make him the best smash burgers he's ever had, right? Put down a little. Not a big onion guy, but cooked onions I could do. I like.
Fair.
Chop them, dice up some onions, mustard. I'm smash burgering the shit out of some stuff, dude.
Yep.
I even did like Holden doesn't even like mustard.
You need a flat top.
Huh?
You need a flat top.
I need a flat top so bad. Yeah. And this summer there will be a flat top.
Yep.
I make these smash burgers. Holden has it. He goes, best one I've ever had. I'm like, dang, I did it.
There you go.
Right? That's wild.
His memory is
Melt
like
the cheese on it, whatever.
Goldfish though for food.
Name
Apparently,
how many smash burgers you've had? It's not that many.
Yours and Luke's probably.
Yeah. So he's probably had like 2. He's had Ricky's, mine, and then one restaurant somewhere, right? Dude, he has Luke's, and I go, all right, dude. So I given you the best smash burger you ever had, and he goes, oh, it's not even close. And I was like, damn it, dude. He's like, what was that sauce? And I was like, that sauce is different. That's built. I don't have the sauce. Luke had the sauce.
I mean,
also, your portion burgers were perfect. There's just, John,
you got to give yourself options. If you only have a flat top, you'll be miserable. You need to have a flat top and other options.
Smoker.
I probably not surprised. I did roll out and weigh every one of those. They were all exactly
Luke brought them out in balls. That's why I asked him how much they weighed, because when he got them out, they were just already round, and I'm like, oh, he knows.
You know, make burgers.
Oh, dude. So I will say one time I made them for Holden, I weighed those ones out. Swear to God.
Yeah.
Got the coffee scale. I put the that white paper
down. Yep.
Nailed it. Nice. Put that on there. Weighed every one of them, dude.
That's how you do it.
We have to keep talking to Luke until someone else joins, by the way.
Right,
so let me ask my question. Let me ask my question, and then we'll
just keep talking.
Sorry.
But so I have, with help of some other people, there is a nice list of all the BJ picks ever. So when you guys were talking about, Dan always, Dan, what's your favorite BJ pick? Is this the best one? Yes, it's top 5. It's always top 5, or it's always rotated in and out of top 5.
All right, dude. All right. The top 5 has a fucking door on it.
I understand. I'm saying I'm trying to lead into that. So there's 70 some odd picks now.
Okay.
If you had, between the two of you, the list of all the bottles you've got on your pick so far in front of you, could you put them tiered order, not like 1 through 70 something, like
I could do
S A B C D or good, better, best, super, or whatever you want to do. Is that something you could do off the top of your head, or you guys would have to retaste them and blind them, and because you don't have them all anymore, I
bet I could do 40 to 50 off the top pretty easy.
Yeah.
There might be 10 to 20 that I would say that I'd be like,
lower.
Swordfish Roll I put in a special place.
Yeah.
But I would love to retry that to confirm that was actually, because I do think Swordfish 2 was better than 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're right. It's a grade thing. Yeah. We could, for
and then it would be a Sean list and a Dan list, because
and then Luke's like, here's your link.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I could. Yeah, we definitely could do that, because I wouldn't have to retaste 1 to know 1's an A. Swordfish Oil 1, sorry.
Yeah.
And I think Swordfish Oil 2,
that's an S. That is probably one of the best rides we've done.
It's top.
I like that more than Mythology, I can tell you that.
I was gonna say it's a top 3 ride for me.
Yeah.
And the other 2 are the 13th and the Mythology.
Yeah.
So, but Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
Keep that in mind.
I love that idea. It's a great fucking idea. Also, while somebody's around, Travis Robinson, fuck you, dude.
Love you, buddy.
You son of a bitch. But, that's a great idea. I love that.
All right. Night, fellas.
Night, buddy.
Later,
Thank
buddy.
you.
See ya.
All right. Circle City Bourbon, dude.
What's happening, buddy?
How are you?
Good. How you doing, man?
Nice,
Fucking
fellas.
great, dude. Drinking whiskey, hanging out. What are you drinking?
Oh,
hold on. We can hear the stream. Hold on. We can hear the stream.
Each a small batch.
Great, dude.
There you go.
Nailed it, dude.
Little
Thank you,
small
buddy.
batch.
You can't go wrong with that.
Always
No.
fantastic.
Can't.
Out of little.
Oh,
version
hell
of-
yeah. Let's go, dude.
Thanks to my fiance, she bought me this in the bourbon bag for Christmas.
Oh,
Oh,
how
nice.
cool was that? So you guys were just, you got engaged after that, I'm assuming, because those were such good gifts, or what was that situation like?
No, we've actually been together for like 12 years.
Holy shit, dude. That's amazing.
She got a bigger
Yeah.
ring because of that, but you know.
Oh, she's got it. She's got it. Believe me.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
First of all, I want to say, big fan of you guys. You guys have actually inspired me to start creeping my way into the bourbon community and trying to get my crap together to where I can start a channel and start being more like you guys.
Hell yeah, man.
Because you guys seem like you just have so much fun doing this, and it's not necessarily that it's your job, but it's like a community and a lifestyle.
Yeah. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just, listen,
Have fun.
If people come in and watch the channel and you surround yourself with like people, there's a bunch of people who hate us and there's a bunch of people who don't hate us, right? And so
Yeah.
those people that hate us can leave and then everybody else stays and we all just have a good time together. Simple as that. You know what I mean? So, but.
Well, that kind of leads me into my question. What is your guys' each of you's favorite moment of this journey?
Holy shit.
Oh man, that's a big one.
Holy shit. Favorite moment ever.
Of the channel.
Feels like ever almost. Just kind of feels like an ever question. Disregard like the children family side, and then what's your favorite moment ever?
I'd probably give a couple tops. How about that?
Okay, can I ask you a question back?
Of course.
Okay. Are we separating the Virtue / Evernorth journey
I was.
from the Bourbon Junkies journey, or are they combined in the question?
I would say that asking more towards the Bourbon Junkie side, just because
Okay.
Evernorth is like a huge milestone for you guys. So yeah, that
Sure.
while that might be a favorite moment, it's more so a huge milestone and the next chapter in your adventure.
Favorite Bourbon Junkies moment?
I'm gonna pick a couple
Okay.
because I don't know. Like they're all the moments are special for a reason. Trying to rank what makes it
The number one.
yeah
Sure.
feels so difficult
All
for
right, do
me.
two.
Do two. I would say Porters in the Park, Volume 1
Okay.
would be one of my top moments of the channel.
Okay.
Like honestly, getting to connect and meet a lot of people in the community, hang out, just chill, and talk to so many people was very, very cool. Big moment for us. That was awesome. You got one? Because I'm trying to rank the next one right here.
Okay. I would say quitting my job that I hated would be number one for me.
Damn.
And then like going with like the fuck it, make it work philosophy, right? Like the get your shit together. It's working. If you could spend more time on it, it should just work more or better, right? Like in theory. So like COVID hit, everybody started watching more YouTube. And then after people started watching more YouTube, there was, like Sean had to start going back into work. I didn't have to start going back into work. I was doing way less of my job than I was supposed to be. And then I was doing way more of this than I was supposed to be. And because I was in IT, so everybody in IT immediately went remote and just stayed remote. You know what I mean? And so it turned into like, I fucking hate my job because the situation at work. That would have been, that's for sure my number one. What's your number two?
The people we've met through this community that I consider family at this point. Right now in my life, there are several people that I can text and just it's unconditional love both ways with people.
I know, but that's not a moment.
You know what? So I'm taking an aspect. You're right. I'm taking an aspect, not a moment.
I'm trying to think of like more like a real more specific.
Yeah, instantaneous.
I think the first that ties Evernorth back into it though. But it was on Bourbon Junkies Patreon. The first time we ever sold Virtue Spirits on there as a proof of concept to Bourbon Junkies patrons was a big moment for me. And then the last one, to give you another second to think. But the other one that I would put up there that's just strictly more Bourbon Junkies moment would be the first ever barrel pick that we had done would be that.
I was thinking about that too.
Because it was back when like barrel picks weren't, they were prominent in stores.
Okay.
They were far less prominent on channels, right?
Yes.
During the first barrel pick that we had ever done, it wasn't like everybody was doing barrel picks all the time. It was like, we got to figure out how the fuck anyone does these at all. You know what I mean? Like the tribe doesn't do them.
Yeah.
It's Bourbon Night had done, I think, a Knob Creek one with one store. That was it. Like that was all I had known about. So it wasn't a very obvious and prominent thing. But,
I'm gonna say then the trip to Utah. When we did quit our jobs.
That was great.
So that was with special people.
Yeah.
It brought together what we had done for years.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of earmarked us for what we're still doing now.
Sure.
So we got to basically quit the 9-to-5s, just want to do this full time and loved what we did.
Yeah.
And I still do. So that moment was always big for me. And I always remember when we go there.
Utah was the best, dude.
Yeah.
I don't like, weirdly, I've disassociated the Utah trip with Bourbon Junkies. Is that weird? Is that fucked up? Like I associated that like as like that like the family trip.
Yeah.
But disassociated from
dude,
wait, have you started the channel yet?
Back claws.
Have you started the journey? Have you started the channel?
I have not. I've went out, we've bought a laptop, I've bought a camera. I'm trying to the reason I asked this is because bourbon has actually brought me really close with a couple of people over the last 2 years. And I live right across the street from one of the people I met in his father's house. And it's just turned into such an incredible life for me that not necessarily that I would love to be in your guys' position, but not necessarily that I want that as like an immediate goal, because I know it's not going to be immediate, but I want it to just be part of my life, even if it doesn't be the only thing I do.
Dude, if this ever fell apart, you know what I mean? Like Sean dropped some word we're not allowed to say, you know what I mean? And then
I like how you put it on me, thanks.
Yeah, buddy, it's never gonna be me, and we all know it.
I edit this.
Yeah, this is live.
Oh, very true.
Dude, this ever like for real ever like somehow everything burns down to the ground, right? And like it's over.
We said this several times.
I'm not going back to IT.
Yeah,
you know
we'll stay in this industry.
In the industry for
as long as we
like
can.
Somewhere. I'll move my ass to Kentucky and find something to do for sure. Like, because I agree with you, dude. It is one of those things where it's not so much about like whatever the hell you're drinking or whatever the whiskey is in that bottle. Dude, like the people we've met, like you just mentioned, the people you've met, people that you meet throughout it, you build this thing where it's like not even about the like we can sit down and have a good whiskey, whatever, and enjoy that together, which is cool. I can also sit down, like we can have a serious conversation. We're both going through some shit. You needed help. I needed help, whatever. It becomes a different level, right? Which is fucking beautiful. So
yeah, it's about who you share your glass with, really at the end of the day. And this spirit has brought us so close to so many people.
Yeah, it's wild.
Life-changing friendships we've gotten out of this. So all I can say is have fun, be consistent, and just love what you do, man.
Yeah.
Hi, Cook.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, buddy.
Honestly,
cheers, buddy.
Straightforward answer. That's all I was hoping for, just because see you guys every chance I get. hopefully every week, and you guys just enjoy the hell out of what you do. And it's great to see the community you've built, being part of Patreon, seeing all the jokes, all the fun everybody has, the great barrel picks, everything just, it seems so natural to you guys.
Sure.
Like you guys
it
aren't
wasn't at the
putting on
beginning.
some kind of front.
Sure. No.
Oh, it definitely takes time.
It's not that.
Go back to our old stuff.
It's so funny, dude. Like we've had people say that, and it's one of those things where it's like, dude, I'm already tired. If I have to go and like be a different guy during the daytime, that I come home to my family, I got to be my normal me, like the real. I can't. I'm too tired now. I'm too tired, like without the idea of like that's a different person. You know what I mean? And listen, that does work for some people. It truly does. But it's just like that sounds like a nightmare. And if the purpose is community, it sounds like you're lying. It feels like you're lying, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's not anything more disappointing than watching somebody feeling like you get to know them, meeting them, being like, that guy's a fucking asshole, dude. Yeah. Like that's the worst case scenario, right?
That's not who you portrayed.
And then like you come to find out he is an asshole, and like the thing you were enjoying was actually just a character. That's a bummer, you know? So, but
completely agree.
Man. I hope you have fun, buddy. I hope you enjoy it. Enjoy it. There are gonna be some nightmares and some fucking awesome times. You just gotta try and enjoy most of it. So
I mean, that's life, no?
It's everything, dude. That was my fucking my normal day job was mostly nightmares and then a couple good times, and I just
transitioned away.
Figure out a way to quit that.
And then you find more nightmares instead. Yeah.
And see, like that's kind of what's drawing me to just trying anything I can, just because we only get one shot at this. Like we only get one shot at life. So doing something every day that I just despise is what's pushing me to just say, you know what, throw this shit to the wind and let's try whatever we can. And if it fails, what's the worst thing that happens? You try something else.
Nothing. Yeah. There's no. That's the thing, man. Honestly, truly, if you didn't try, you always be like, dude, I wish I would have. What if that would have turned into X? Right? It's as simple as that. And if you try and it doesn't turn into something, at least you can be like, hey, man, that was fucking fun or whatever. I tried, you know,
because
that's your worst case. That's literally it.
I don't think that was the mentality I had when we started. Because I was always that seems like a dumb idea.
No, you said that out loud.
Oh, I definitely said it out loud. And Dan was like, who cares? Let's just do it. I was like, all right, cool, man.
Attention? Come here.
Oh, that little Bobo, the Boston Terrier.
Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you so much for answering my questions, and have a great night.
Thanks for jumping on, buddy.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. All right, dude.
Oh,
we've
moved it.
We've got the man himself,
the myth, the legend.
If he's wearing a no bull shirt, it'll be like the first time we ever met him.
Yeah.
The giant Jared Lesher.
What's up, buddy?
Fuck, dude, it's not a no bull shirt, Jared.
It's not. I'm sorry.
Damn. How are you doing, buddy?
Doing well. How are y'all?
Good, man.
Fantastic. It looks like you're in Dan's kitchen.
I mean,
you have the same tile and like
we got white cabinets, the same backsplash. Dude.
Yeah. Perfect. And I got a black cat that's getting ready to jump on screen too. I might actually be in Dan's house.
And you and me,
just saw
you and me are the same sizes, which is so crazy that we are like. Damn, dude.
Yeah, it's so close.
Oh, you're all moved and everything?
I'm all moved. I've got a
goodness.
one that I'm getting ready to open up for the first time.
Damn,
so I figured
we're gonna watch
now might be a good time.
Damn.
Oof. I mean, hopefully it's good.
Oh, I hope you don't hate that right now, dude.
Okay, how easy did he just make that wax look?
Well, hey,
did you already pre-cut that or
no?
What the? That knife real sharp?
Dude. What? It took me an hour to open mine. What is going on?
Was that just a one around? He's like, all right.
That's wild. Bob Glass, really quick in chat. He said it a few times. Now he tagged us. Listen, the thing for Matt was super, super, super cool. The fundraisers that we've done for a lot of people have been incredible, without a doubt.
We didn't do anything on that one.
Community showed up. It was amazing.
That was Jared putting together an awesome blend and then deciding to put forth that money towards Matt. All we could do is talk about it. Fantastic blend, fantastic cause. Happy it went the way it did. Thank you guys.
How you doing? Everything's good. You got a cat. You got a house. You're moved.
I got 2 cats. I got a house. I'm moved. I bought a inventory style shelf for all my bourbon that I had to get a U-Haul to bring out here. Now I just need people to come and drink my bourbon for me.
There you go, buddy. That's all you need, dude. Gosh, man. Am I going to see you physically in person this year, do you think?
I hope so.
Yeah, Pours in the Park. I wish I could make it for the grand opening, but I might have to try to come up a little bit early for Pours in the Park and check out the new spot. I'm pumped to see that in person.
Yeah,
it'll be better weather anyways for Pours. So
it'll be indoors.
Yeah,
that'll be a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
dude, not having to check the fucking weather every day, like I can change it. Like it matters that I checked it, but knowing every day for 2 weeks if it's gonna
people
rain.
don't have to huddle under the tents.
Dude,
less stress
every year. So we're gonna be in a barn. It's gonna be awesome.
Big barn. This year might actually bring a security shirt. Even though nobody asked me last year, but just kind of hang around Sean.
They were just like, "Hey, that big guy, is he gonna throw people out?" No, he's fine. Don't worry.
Sean has private security here. Don't fuck with him. Like,
who is it? That guy. Oh fuck, I'm
100%.
Speaking of Sean, congratulations. Cheers, man.
Thank you, buddy.
Super happy for you guys.
Yeah, he's a sleep terrorist, but I do love him.
I mean, I hear that.
I love him left at about 2:00 in the morning. I tell him that every morning.
Someday Sean's gonna be able to share the stories that he shares. Not on this
yeah, it's rough.
It's incredible. Sean's in the thick of it. He's in the sleep terror stage.
Yeah.
Worst part is sleep regressions.
I don't know. Like when people talk about that, I don't think it can get worse.
Dude. I feel you. I felt you too. I was there, felt it, thought the same thing. Thought. You can sleep regression my asshole, dude. He didn't sleep yet. And then sleep regression hit, and I went, babies actually don't require sleep anymore. I didn't know that they didn't require it to survive as humans.
Gabby was like, he's supposed to be sleeping. He's not hitting that. I go, yeah, my boy. She goes, he's got FOMO, just like his daddy.
Dude, if you let that, so with the rye one, if you pour a little in that glass, that bottle over like the next couple weeks just gets wild. It's so weird, dude. It more so than a bunch of bottles we have. I know some people don't believe in like the opening oxygen, whatever. That bottle over a little period of time truly is absolutely fucking incredible. It's weird how much it will like open up, gets sweeter, the molasses gets heavier. It's very weird.
I think the finish comes through better.
It's darker
the longer it sets.
Yeah, it's weird.
I always said, I mean, just from the first drinks, it's awesome. The finish is incredible. There's so many layers to it.
Dude, I hope you like Rye 4.
That is a hell of
I hope you like Rye 4, dude. Rye 4 is a fucking monster, dude.
Nice. Speaking of Evernorth, I guess good time to ask a question. What are you guys most excited for thinking of the future of Evernorth?
Dude, every day. It's my favorite thing we've ever done, ever. I
like one like a
thing.
Release or one aspect?
No, like the just the legacy of it. I don't the brand, you guys have created something new that didn't exist before.
Right now for me, it's like the kiddos like being there. So like Holden Holden and I went and did like a barrel transfer one day. It took like an hour and a half and he loved it. And he was like involved the whole time. He was like checking the fill level on the barrel. He was like on the fork truck, like looking and shit, like checking the trough, running up and down the stairs. The other day, Luna showed up and I was moving empty barrels for something. And she showed up and she started rolling these empty barrels because she could roll them. She's fucking 4. You know what I mean? Like she's tiny. She starts rolling these barrels. And like she got like a little sliver in her hand. That's this tiny little sliver. And it was still stuck out of her hand. And in bed that night, I was like, let me take the sliver out. She's like, no, it'll hurt.
Be a 2x4.
She goes, no, it'll hurt.
Yeah.
And then she's on the phone. So Ricky was out of town for work. She's on the phone with Ricky and she goes, today I was helping my dad roll barrels. And so like this interaction, like I never ever dreamed ever that either of them would give a fuck or be at all interested in being there or helping or any of it, right? And like if I go there and one of them pop in or one of them show up or it's a weekend, so I take Holden, whatever it is, dude, like their level of interest is something I would never have ever, like it's just inconceivable for me that they would be intrigued by this. But I don't know if it's because I love it, but man, they just get involved and it's fucking, there's no babysitting. It's just like actually doing shit with them, right? And it's like considered work. Like that's like the job. I don't know, that's the coolest thing in the world to me. But
I think for me, it's just I don't have that yet.
Yeah.
You know, having a 4-week-old, he ain't running around too much right now. No, I think it's just we get to go there and do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah,
like,
no questions asked.
Yeah, there's no like.
Well, because
we have to do this? It's like we can just go there and it's like, hey man, we have these barrels. What do you want to do with them? And then we just get to do that, and it's so much fun. Just making the products that we want to drink.
I think the other, to add to what you're saying too, the other fun part is like Spirit Walker Volume 1, your project.
Yeah.
We
get to each do what we want. Yeah.
Like you wanted this honey thing, you want to be honey forward, then it needs to be, we come quickly, so the story's not long. At the end, I wanted these blends to be like, I just asked Sean, I was like, hey, real quick, you just throw like, just to amuse me, different Spirit Walker blends together. Use a rye in one, use a light whiskey in one. Sean's like, yeah. So he puts them all together. We blind them. I picked one. Sean picks the other. Brandon picks the one Sean picked. And then we get down to it. And I'm like, well, the reason I do like it is actually the opposite of what you want it to be.
Yeah.
So in like, this is your like, if we're going to say like, this is what you wanted, then it needs to be what you wanted. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't need to be call some fucking random person we don't know or care about. It doesn't need to be report to the board about some fucking dumb bullshit about a yield.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's a fucking beautiful thing for us right now. And we probably won't have that forever, truly, but we do have it right now.
We will.
And having that right now is a fucking incredible thing, but having that freedom, but
Dan, you know what's super cool about the first thing you said? So I grew up on a farm, a small farm with my dad.
Yeah.
And like I look back on growing up with him, and like I was like 3 feet tall, running around with him out in our cattle yards, just having a ball. He's out there working his tail off, and like we both look back on those memories and some of the greatest times that we had.
Sure.
And growing up and like actually starting to work alongside him and actually help him out, like wouldn't trade any of those moments in my life for anything I have right now. It's like
that's really
it's
cool.
So cool that both of you get to experience the growth of your company with your kids and with your families and be able to look back on across that whole thing and watch the company grow now with your families.
That's really cool, dude. That's so cool here. I didn't have that experience. Like my dad was in corporate.
You didn't get to go to work with your dad. 100%.
He was successful in corporate later. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like hey, just come do what the fuck we were doing today. You know what I mean? It was like, hey, dad's like doing the thing.
He's like, hey man, I got a different clearance level than you do.
No, that's really cool to hear. It really is. You know, you always you never know. Like it's still to this day, we'll never know. I know what Holden remembers from when he was 5 or 6, and it's not a lot, right? I know what Luna remembers from half a year ago. It's some stuff. But so I don't know as a parent right now that my kids are going to remember certain things or not. Yeah. If we get in an argument, do they remember the argument and not the thing that happened before it, or do they remember the thing that happened before, So that's super fucking cool to hear, man. My mom was always terrified for me to start my own thing because that's how she was raised and they didn't have a bunch of money. And so she came up and it was harder for them because her parents didn't work for a corporate or for somebody else's business. They worked for their own. But my dad always worked in corporate. So my dad was like, you work corporate. My mom's like, you work corporate because this stuff doesn't work. It didn't work. We didn't have any money. They were trying to put food on the table basically, right? Like that was what they were doing. And that was the only thing they were doing. Like that, we weren't going above and beyond. And so they both at one, not anymore, but there was a point where they looked at him and they're like, I mean, you gotta be careful. And I was like, I get that, but I also can't fucking do this job anymore. I'm over here that I don't want to do, So
I think we're very blessed to be in a position that we found a thing that we both really, really loved.
Yeah.
And it was successful.
Yeah.
And then we wanted to grow on that.
Yeah.
And then it was like, shit, let's just do it.
Yeah. No, I don't know, man. I love it. I love it over there. Starting projects is a blast. I love that we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, I think that's the most fun.
I love that, it's just like hey, we need to start. And the cool thing is, hey, we got to start some projects or we got to figure out what the next step is, right? Like at some point, we'll launch a volume line. Like we got to figure out that blend that we can make consistently over and over and over. And it has to be a certain amount, like a volume, right? That needs to go sit on a shelf somewhere eventually, right? Like there's just it's kind of like an ever evolving, business.
It's growth.
There's and the plan that's in place is a plan that requires like, hey, there's another step. We got to hit a step eventually. But it's a beautiful thing, man. I don't know. I also have an authoritarian problem. I feel my wife keeps telling me this, so this seemingly is very good for me. But
you,
no, supposedly,
would never have guessed that,
dude. I don't know. Supposedly, I have a problem.
All right, boys. It's been great talking to you. Look forward to giving you all
I look forward to
seeing y'all in person.
Hey, I'm glad you're moved in, dude. I hope everything's good, man.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, cheers, buddy.
I mean, it does look like Dan's house, though.
All right.
All right. We got Zach, who was very patient. Thank you, Zach, for being very patient.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, no problem. What's up?
How you doing, man?
Not too bad. Was actually just waiting. I don't know if you saw me on the off screen, letting the dog in since he's outside running around like crazy.
Oh, dude.
Well, cheers to you guys. Announcing number 2.
Yeah, gonna be missing out on Pours in the Park since due date is the 10th of August. But hey, it's okay. It's worth it. Yeah.
Close, dude. You got a whole week.
Yeah, it's fine. It's the whole thing. And Will was only 3 weeks and a day early, so it should be fine, right?
Dude, you'll probably already just have the kid. Bring him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. He doesn't, sleep much at all at that time, right?
You don't need to sleep. You just carry him around. They barely scream the whole time. You know
they
what I mean?
fully have immunities to see a couple hundred people at that time.
Definitely.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's literally like you wrote the script with the pup in the background laying down.
Oh,
my gosh.
Just as I planned it.
Gorgeous dog, dude. Gorgeous pup. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to get a puppy. I don't want to go through this again. How old's the pup?
He'll be 5 in March. So
you got that's great. You're in a good spot there. Yeah.
Well, and with Will being now a little over the 1, I'm like, okay, first experience with death is probably going to be animal related, hopefully, which is sad. But
yeah.
Is he jealous at all with the kids?
He's getting more and more like attention jealous, but nothing more than I just want butt scratches, not that the kid's in the way.
Yeah.
He minds Will great.
Right at the beginning, like kid started crying and he was like, I don't know what to do with this energy right here. He was like, panic.
Oh no.
It was like, hey buddy, everything's fine.
Oh, and he's back.
He's good.
It popped out. That was weird. All right.
That was a little odd.
Oh, I hate when it happens.
Sometimes it comes out, dude.
Yeah.
Wrong. No.
Not for you. You have a baby coming in August. Not pop out. You're stayed in. Good for you. So, needless to say, dude, the shirt collection behind you. Tell me about it real quick.
So I'm part of the channel where Whiskey Rocks. So we go to a bunch of rock concerts, and in turn, we've gotten quite a few shirts, memorabilia, and then we've got all of your guys' picks over there with all the signed stuff up top from different shows we've gone to.
That is so cool. Yeah. That's cool as hell.
What's your favorite?
There's no way you asked
that
question, dude.
No, I mean, like
one. You're making him pick.
Okay,
one.
what's your top 3 concerts that you went to? How about
that? It's a little tough. I would say what the problem is we've done a lot of festivals too. So if I say like Blue Ridge Rock Festival, we saw 150 bands the first year we went. It was great because it was like, hey, nobody was pregnant at the time. Yeah. We got to see everybody, had the VIP passes, and we got to be in the pit for like I Prevail and got to see some Shinedown. Got to see a lot of really good bands. Now, unfortunately, that festival's kind of gone downhill, but
okay, let's change it then. Who's put on the top 3 shows for you?
Yeah, that's what I was going to go with after that. So to me, we did. So my wife's favorite band is Asking Alexandria. We were supposed to go to, was it Louder Than Life? And it got canceled because it was at Champions Park in Louisville, and it flooded out that year. So Asking Alexandria did a like dollar show at a random bar in Louisville instead. So we were front row. They walked through the line and said hi to everybody. Like that was a really cool personal experience at that point in time, and just doing that was awesome. And then the fact that it was a bar show with a relatively major band, so that was kind of nice.
Cool. Yeah, that's
cool.
Yeah, definitely. Other than that, Shinedown, I would say no one probably says that they're they are their favorite band, but they put on an excellent show every time I've seen them, and I think we've seen them 4 or 5 times now.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah,
Somebody in the chat said Shinedown is arguably good.
Damn.
Yeah. They're really good on that one. A Day to Remember is another one that's pretty good and up there.
I believe that 100%. They've been around for a long time, dude. If
exactly,
hurt, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So those would probably be the favorites that I've seen, like in person outside. Looking around, like anybody else in particular. Some of them are a little scary in particular because when we went to Blue Ridge last time, like I Prevail had just dropped their new album and it had Body Bag on, and there was a big mosh pit. We had friends that were in there. It was one of those where I'm to the point now where I'm not doing that. But it was
like, fucking Christ.
Yeah, we had friends that went in. One came out with a broken nose, another with a black eye, and I'm like, no,
that's not fun.
I don't want to crowd surf. I'm heavy enough. That's just bad.
I'll throw some hands up. Don't get me up there.
That's wild.
And then you got Carly, who's 100 pounds soaking wet at the time. Like, yep, I'm going to crowd surf to Ronnie Radke. Okay, what?
Bye.
That's wild.
But yeah, definitely a good experience. We've cut back on seeing a lot of concerts. The last one that she wanted to go to was an I Prevail concert that was supposed to happen October 18th before Will was born. So she would have been 7.5 months. That was after we were at Pours in the Park and she was pregnant. So
running it.
Yeah. And she was like, I want to go. I'm like, it is not close enough to our hospital.
That's so funny. Dude.
Oh, that was definitely me at the end. It was like, you know what? I don't think we're gonna go that far away.
Mm-hmm. We'll just stay home.
Right,
it's fine.
Let's say you're our doctor.
Yeah.
The one that has been with us the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So, as far as questions for you guys, then, for Sean, just a generic question: diaper deals, everything going good for you? When it comes to that, I've not sent too much over, and I know Carly's kind of been the one of that.
Realistically, I think we were very blessed. We had 2 different baby showers between my wife's family and mine, and we walked away with so many diapers. The community, they had a weight guess. So they did a diaper raffle basically. So the entry was throwing some diapers our way, and they were winning whiskey out of it. Guessing on birth weight. We've done very well in diapers right now.
Shocking. My guess.
Wait, what was your guess?
Okay, now
he was a week over.
There was a timeline there.
Yeah.
A week over, my guess was in the 9s.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well,
I was
over,
baby.
buddy. I know, but I had asked you this before, and you're like, it could even out because Gabby's side of the family, bigger babies.
Yep.
You smaller baby.
Yep.
So it was like,
we hit
knows?
the exact middle
flip. Did you? Okay. Yeah. And week late generally is like they're putting on some LBs in that last week right there. You know what I mean?
He was in his like 3-day appointment or whatever. He was like 4 ounces off his birth weight.
Gabby said, I would have died. That's what
9-pounder. You're like a 9-pounder.
I was a 10.6. I was a 10.6, Daddy. Hey, put some respect on my name. I was almost 11, dude. A 10.5. I was a 10.5er. Holden was a 10. Holden was a 9.11.
My family's a slender build, and he definitely got that. So other than that, we've been doing good on the diapers.
I make monsters.
Inventory is still good right now.
Yeah.
So this is the funny part is Luke and Brandon. So now it's not me giving anybody shit. It's a funny question because nobody understands it or thinks about it because I didn't either. Luke and Brandon, no kiddos.
Yeah.
They go, hey, what do you think Sean and Gabby want for diapers, preference-wise? And I go, they'll know when they have the baby.
Yeah.
They won't know right now.
Yeah.
Because every baby, different diaper. Luna and Holden, different diapers.
100%.
It's just every baby has their own need for a diaper.
Yep.
And I go, when the baby comes out in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they'll know what diaper they like.
You know what? We're not a Huggies family.
See, that's how
Pampers,
it works.
I've liked the Pampers.
See?
The Kirkland, not gonna lie, pretty fucking solid.
You can't ever say Kirkland and bad. Like there's not a
pretty
Kirkland
fucking
project
solid.
that didn't go well. Dude.
We've been real good on the amount,
sure,
and the variety.
That's important too. The sizing is important, and the brands are important.
Yeah.
So, needless to say,
we do Huggies in our house, so that's not terribly surprising. But
dude.
Yeah.
Q has not liked the Huggies, but I will tell you that kid turns into Gordon Ryan when I go to change his diaper. It's like, what the fuck, man?
It chokes out.
Come on.
Got you in a triangle.
I'm tapping. He's just wrapping me up.
Oh, that's funny.
Love it.
So other than that one, I know Dan has been nominated as the 15th most important man in his area 4 or 5 years ago.
I don't know, dude.
It was something like that.
It was some magazine that came out. I remember the article, but
I think it was because I wasn't super old yet, something like that.
You got ninth
under 40. Under 40, dude. If you include the 40-year-olds, I was like 275th.
True.
They're all
who would be the most famous person in your guys' opinion that either of you have met, whether that's be due to the channel or outside of the channel? Because I know you guys have met a ton of people, obviously, but
it'll be
the most
who's
famous?
The most famous person we've ever met?
Yes. Nancy Fraley would be up there for you, the whiskey side, but does that compare to?
Do they need to be in whiskey?
No, that's the thing.
I was thinking it's Greg Metz.
I would say that in whiskey.
Yeah.
Or Dixon.
It's got to be Greg Metz.
But I think Dixon's actually more famous than Metz.
Oh, yeah.
I think Metz would be technically more accomplished than Dixon.
That's fair.
We've also hung out with Bruce Russell from a fame standpoint.
Yeah, in the future, right to him.
But I would say I would go outside of whiskey then. And you just say Matt. Do you mean hung out with or just shook hands with and said hey?
Met in person, just said hey, even if it was a photo op that you paid for. I don't know.
Yeah, for you.
It has to be Brennan Schaub for me.
Schaub. Okay.
Schaub. I went to a Schaub show and we met after the show. Man, there's probably I feel like
I've
really
actually met anyone super famous.
I feel like I'm just forgetting.
Might have.
Famous person. We went. No, I didn't meet Tom Segura though. We went to a bar. So you mentioned it made me think about it earlier.
Tom Segura was adjacent.
No. My wife and I went to a bar show. It was one of the first. So Tom Segura and Christina Pazitsky have a podcast called Your Mom's House that has a cajillion followers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when they started, I don't know if they still do them. I don't think they do. They were doing Your Mom's House live shows for just a minute. Right when they kicked it off, for some reason, they came to Michigan. So we went to a Your Mom's House live that was in a dive bar and it had 50 fucking seats in it. And they were at the bar when me and Ricky were at the bar early. We were at the bar early, just sitting there whatever.
Dan was pounding drinks.
And they're just down the bar talking to somebody. I didn't go interrupt them, but I'm like, that's wild that Tom Segura and Christina Pazitsky are standing right there. It's fucking crazy.
Rob and Danelyn Bailey.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think they'd be that famous outside of lifting now. Schaub would be more famous than
that's fair.
I met and talked to and sat with Rob and Dana.
Yeah.
But, man, in whiskey, I would say probably Dixon. In whiskey, do you think? It's hard,
he's the most
dude.
famous?
That's a hard
one. That's why I was like,
fame, right?
Yeah.
Great famer.
Yes, 100%.
Dixon, bigger name, I believe.
Yeah.
Marianne Eves.
I was just say Marianne
Barnes. We hung out with her at J-Hob.
Yep.
I mean, there are people who should be famous. Macaulay should be famous.
100%.
100% should be famous. Will someday be famous in whiskey. Man, I don't know. That's so interesting, man. What an interesting question. I love that question because it made me
Chris Fletcher. He'll be Hall of Fame someday. I mean, Jack Daniels is pretty much fucking.
He will be Hall of Fame.
Destroyed some fucking shit.
You're right.
With his work.
The name isn't
not big yet.
I don't know, man. That's wild. What a wild.
Inside of whiskey, I mean, we've met a lot of cool people.
How hard to figure out is that?
Yeah.
Well, that and a question like that poses everything. Okay, well, who do I remember who I've met? Who has made an impact?
I think from people I've hung out with, I would eliminate Brennan Schaub because that was more picture opportunity-esque. Now, Schaub was the first person I met that I thought would be significantly larger than me and was not. And that was the first time that I was like,
I think your height almost.
I think I'm bigger than I think I am. Because I just think me and you were the same height. all the time.
Why do you think that?
I just think I'm smaller than my real life.
But you're 3 inches taller than me.
And I met Shab, and and I'm like, Shab's huge. And I saw the picture of me and Shab, and I'm like, we're almost.
And you're like, fuck, I'm fat. Oh,
no, dude, I was, but yeah. Alan Rubin, that's fair.
Oh,
yeah, Rubens.
Now, here's the thing, but outside of cigars, like we start to niche people, right? Is how it all works.
Exactly.
How interesting, dude. In whiskey, it would. My problem is there's
Michael Paolini.
Yeah, Palladini. Mike is fucking Penelope. Mike from Penelope. Now, I would say most famous like buddy person I could call right now would be Alan or Mike.
Oh yeah,
or Dixon would be those three.
Called Ryan Elvis.
Elvis is a goat.
Yeah,
but
everyone here probably knows Ryan Elvis.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, that's fucking wild, man. That's fucking crazy. What an
we don't know anyone.
No. The thing is, we know a lot of people in the industry. We know a lot of people in adjacent. Alan's adjacent. Alec is adjacent.
Yeah.
Bradley's adjacent. You know, but man, that's a fun question, honestly. Chris Fletcher is a good answer too. I can't we did hang with Chris, but I can't call Chris.
I bet he goes Hall of Fame someday for whiskey. Easy.
He does for sure. Metz does too. Dixon does too.
Oh, Metz is already there.
Yeah. Who's the most famous person you've hung out with?
He's like Dr. Dre.
Yeah, right.
No. Chris Calico. A little bit. Just,
that's fair.
Meet and greet. That was after a Tech Nine concert. It was interesting.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty interesting.
Fucking works, dude.
Yeah. I briefly met I can't even remember it. Power Man 5000. They were at another random bar show in Indiana that I went to, and it was like, wow, there's only like 20 people here. This is awesome. There's a laser show going on behind me. Oh, how great are bar shows, dude? It's really weird when you're like, oh, I didn't expect it to be as small as it was, and then all of a sudden, it's not just going to like any stadium,
right? But, man, bar shows are like that. There was this white younger rapper called George Watsky. I went to like a basement concert of Watsky's in like this fucking shithole bar in like Flint, I think it was.
Ann Arbor, for sure.
It was maybe. Well, Ricky was with me this time. So. But me and Ricky went to this fucking bar, and like they were like, we're here for the
Watsky concert,
Watsky show, and we're like, are we not supposed to be here at all? You know what I mean? It was one of those. And they were like, it's downstairs. We went downstairs, and we're like, there's like maybe 50, 75 people here, and we're like, this is wild. I thought he was huge. You know what I mean? Like, you just listen to somebody and think, why the fuck would they be at a bar show?
I'm like 99% sure. My wife might be sleeping. She's met Dak Shepard. His family and her uncle were like good friends.
That's wild.
And he's talked about like Victor. So that is her uncle, and Dax's dad were good friends. So they knew that entire family.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That would be the most famous person
I never got to meet him. It was well before my time.
Famous, yeah. You know what I mean?
So I'm like 99% sure she's met him at parties.
That's wild. I would snuggle that man.
I think he's big too.
Dax? Yeah. I think he's tall. I don't think he's small, but he's tall.
Oh, he's gotten real big because
he's on that.
He's
on those injections.
100%.
Yeah.
He does TRT.
Yeah.
He's given up alcohol and picked up lifting.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all he does.
Picked up lifting once, dude. That's 280.
I think he's got up to like I think he's over you now. I think he's like 240s.
Every day.
He's old. I think he might be taller than you too.
Dude, have you ever crushed a hot and ready at lunch? The whole thing?
Never once. Not in my life.
Have you, Zach?
When I worked at Cracker Barrel, yeah. It was right down the street. So
yeah, you know what?
Get the jalapeno cheddar things, and it was like, yep, we're going with this on the crust. Yeah.
Oh, buddy, you and me.
You worked at Cracker Barrel and you're getting hot and ready?
You're damn right you are.
It was literally right down the road, so it was easy to say. Yeah. And Cracker Barrel, where I am at now, serves alcohol. Did not when I worked there.
Oh, Gabby said she hasn't.
Gabby says she hasn't. The rest of the family did. She got robbed. That sucks.
Got dropped off at camp.
It's a bummer time to get dropped off at camp, huh? Timing on that. That's bummer. Gosh.
His uncle was at our wedding.
Met Dax, huh? Hung out with
No,
Dax?
I met his uncle.
No. But Dax, uncle met Dax. Uncle was friends with Dax's family, so uncle knows Dax.
Dax's uncle was at our wedding.
Oh, shit. That's wild.
There you go.
Damn. Kristen Bell might be the gem of our generation.
She's a Disney princess.
She can sing. She seems cool as fuck.
She broke his dick. You know that?
She broke his dick.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
She seems cool. She seems super cool. All right, buddy. Thank you so much, man.
Yep, thanks for having me on.
Shit, dude. My answer was dog shit. My bad.
I appreciate it. I'm just curious out of all for.
That's such a hard question, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had a sweet answer. Like one time, me and Hugh Jackman in the back of the, yeah.
Shook hands with Obama. No.
Dude, play basketball with Obama?
Well, he did come into Cracker Barrel while I was working there and got his food, which was really, really weird. But I did not meet him. It was a really interesting situation.
That's really wild.
He's like the Secret Service. I said no.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. He was like, no, he's outside. He's staying in a hotel. This is Springfield, Ohio. We don't stay here.
Dude, that's so funny. Shit, man. Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it. See you later, guys.
Buddy.
Cheers.
Later, bud.
All right. It's 10:25. Says it's gonna be in bed by 10:30 or 11. Fuck. Damn it. Cheech, are you in here or not, dude? Cheech, are you gonna invest or not? Dan off the rip, how does the Dark Arts compete to Seg 23A or Garrison Laguna Madre?
Those are two wildly different profiles.
They are different. The 23A is so good, dude. So good.
I haven't had it.
He let us borrow his. We can use it for a review and a blind. I was like, dude, we could double video this.
I haven't had it.
23A significantly has that
better
review,
than B?
has that review come out yet?
No.
23A and 23B, we'll see. One of them significantly better than the other. I'll tell you that right now.
You know what?
Sean
I
already
will
knows
make
the answer to that
23B next Monday's review.
You guys are about to get a lot of stag reviews in a row because we got 23C on the way. Brandon let us borrow a 23A.
Perfect.
And then after that, we're gonna do the blind 23A, B, C and see if we just fucked up on one of them. Who knows? We haven't had C. Neither of us have had C. I've had A.
B is completely blind to me. So a lot of people complained about the Henry McKenna. Said you gave me too many hints.
Because you asked too many fucking questions.
Yeah, that's how I've worked my life.
You're a nightmare.
Yeah.
Watch that ECBP video. You're a nightmare. I said to you 4 times in that video, and I had to edit some of them out.
Mm-hmm.
I said to you 4 times, I need you to not know anything about this. And then you go, so it's a pick? And I go, okay, it's not a pick. I can't give you any hints.
You know what my brain did?
So they're this. Hey, man.
Hey,
man.
Must know.
I know. Which is why eventually I was like, you just need to not know for the sake of the video. And you go, oh, I figured it out. I'm like, I know you did because we've done this 7 times now.
Yeah.
And people in that comment section did the same and said, Sean ruined this because you've asked so many questions.
They said you gave me too many hints this time.
God, dude,
so
you're the worst. You're the absolute. You guys don't understand. You don't understand. He's going to ask questions till he knows. He's going to ask that question. We're going to have to do it the opposite way because I will gladly drink it blind. I will gladly assume that I'm not supposed to know. I'll go along with I'll play your game.
Yeah.
Don't want to play a game. I will play.
Was
your
that
game.
Bane?
That was Bane and Saul mixed together.
Yeah,
They kind of fucked, and then they had a kid, and that kid grew up. He's 47 now. Killing people in movies.
How's he older than us while we watched that movie as teenagers?
Time's different. Time's a made up conception.
That's fine.
I need you to get the fuck out of the way because I can't see either chat with your fat.
Nah,
ass
he's
in the way.
good. Come here.
Dude, you're such a little weirdo. I'm talking to the cat.
Come on.
Cheechers, I'm looking for Cheech. Cheech is already live or he's going live? What are our options here, dude? Cookie looks like a giant. Cookie kind of is a giant.
Oh, he big cat. He is not a small cat. He is legitimately a panther for a reason.
He's Ghost. I'm sorry. Let me find it. Brandon, don't worry about the Laguna Madre for the review, buddy. Thank you for offering it, though, for real. We do have one here. It's just different. I think it's YouTube's trying to get us to sell you guys stuff. It's a whole thing, dude. Hold on.
With the ad?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm gonna find you. Hey, got it. Cheers to Evernorth Spirits. Thank you, buddy. I'm super sorry for missing the super chat. $10 super chat from East Coast LQ Reviews. Cheers to Evernorth Spirits Company. Your channel has always been inspirational for my videos. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it,
that.
Man. Jimmy Copeland, the man I owe a text message to.
Yeah, sorry,
hey there,
we're
big
talking
guy.
about.
Appreciate it for a super chat, buddy. I have not booked the Airbnb, Jimmy. You got the fuck in sentence. I was gonna say that's crazy, dude. How bad that was. I'm gonna book it, Jimmy.
One more time, run that past me.
I'm gonna book it, dude.
Dan doesn't have the Airbnb ready.
We got a Buffalo Trace pick.
We do. Is there a date set on that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've sent you like 3 times.
There's no chance.
I know that I've sent you the month it's in. I will say that. I don't know. I gotta look.
What month is it in?
I put it on my calendar and then I move it.
And then I will confirm nor deny that.
April. I know you. Don't make me do it on stream. I'm 100% sure. I know. I've given you the month it's in. With probably in the text right with Alves, because you and Alves both have to know.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure what I preface this with is I don't know if you can make it.
Yeah, I think it was also long enough away that my brain goes, we'll worry about it when it gets there.
January.
Yeah. Because you sent it a long time ago.
Also, when you were having a breakdown of like, we got to get this baby out of Gabby. You know what I mean?
Stress.
And you said one way or another, I might have to cut it out at home. You said that, which is crazy that
definitely
you said
that. definitely would never do that. Do not do that. Highly unadvised.
We love you guys. Cheaters doesn't seem to be in chat. It doesn't seem like he's going to be streaming. That's
nothing from Cheech. Check the other
Cheaters
chat.
just has meetup. He might just be taking a nap, dude.
Yeah, that's fair.
He might just be taking a nap. But yeah, so needless to say,
Cheech has no thumbnail up. So
there you go. Probably not a thing. Dude, we put a dent. Wow. Well,
we not so much.
Put a dent in that, huh?
We not so much.
You poured it twice, 3 times.
Yep. Tiny 4s.
Put a dent in that.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Pretty freaking good.
I'm gonna hit a 7-iron for a while into that net.
I'm gonna go pass the fuck out because I gotta get up in the morning. You just gotta be up all night. You got a different situation right now. You have to be up all night.
The handoff is 5 a.m.
Oh,
that's when the package leaves my arms.
Eagle has landed. 5 a.m. on the dot. Eagle has landed.
It is very regular, 4:30 to 5 a.m.
Yeah. Eagle has landed.
Yeah.
You're a night stalker now, dude.
100%.
Like the release.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a beautiful thing.
You have to just hold on to that, baby.
All right, we love you guys. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Hope you have a good Valentine's Day. Hopefully, you know what, dude? Send your partner some flowers or something cool. Just do that. They're just happier than they were if you didn't. You know what I mean? That's cool. It's pretty easy. You can call somebody and just have it done at this point. It's pretty, honestly, one of the greatest things that ever happened.
Don't pull out. More kids.
Wow. Right now, you say more kids? You're going to vote for more kids in this moment in your life?
Can't be worse.
Yeah, dude. What's the difference? You're already up. One's already screaming. Doesn't matter if 2 are screaming.
1 is 1, 2 is 6, 3 is 8, and anything past that is the same.
Oh, Jason said my partner said he hates flowers. Dude, send him some sweet fucking chocolates. I don't know. Listen, if it were me, send me like a cool little Caesars with the Italian sticks.
Dude, if Dan got a Little Caesars on Valentine's Day.
The Italian sticks, Italian breadsticks, Italian cheesers, change your life, dude. Marinara on top. It's like literally better than their pizza, which is wild.
If you could get sent Canes.
Oh my. Oh, buddy, you don't know this. I got to tell this really quickly, and then we're getting off here. When I drove down to Kentucky the last time, I drove because I refused to miss Luna's surgery, which was on Monday. I knew I could drive back no matter the weather. We don't know how MBS is going to operate that airport. So sure bet if I drive, right? I get down there. I sleep in the hotel parking lot in the 4Runner. Perfect sleeping vehicle. Love that vehicle for sleeping in.
You just go in the back?
I fit perfectly lengthwise if I do one seat down.
Yeah.
I got a Sub-Zero sleeping bag. Got her all cooked up. Pillows, whatever. Sleep in the back of the 4Runner.
Sub-Zero sleeping bag.
Oh, buddy. It was.
Buddy, you sleep so warm.
No, I don't. Ricky does. It's the same as I'm assuming Gabby does
same as
too.
me. Yeah, okay.
No. I sleep like a normal human. Ricky is a demon inside of her. She's the devil when she sleeps. She lives in hell.
But you like a 65-degree house.
I love a nice cool house. 65 is very different than 20, buddy. When I went to bed, it was 18 in Ohio. When I came back, it was -40 or 14, -20. Like this, I hit the cold snap. You know what I mean? I'm in a bad spot. I'm sleeping in the Forerunner, in the sleeping bag.
All right.
Go to sleep, wake up. Elvez wants me to hit breakfast and bring it to his house. Cool, man. Can do. I'm driving. I'll just pick it up. Right.
Yeah.
Guess what I find out? Cane's opens at like 9:30 a.m.
Oh no.
Do they serve breakfast? Nope. Do they need to? No.
They got chicken tendies, baby.
Caniac combos, dude. I brought Ryan Elvez and myself a Caniac combo each for
At what time?
breakfast. Maybe 10 a.m.
You're the problem.
Ate it. Delicious at 10 a.m., dude. You can eat canes whenever they sell it. It's the best thing ever. But needless to say, edible arrangement, also good idea, by the way. All right.
Well, thank you guys
Love
for
you
being
guys.
here, asking some questions, and have a good time.
Say something.
Meow.
Can you meow for everybody? You're such an ass. You're going to meow as soon as we shut it down, too.
No, he's not.